Hey folks, it's break time. That means it's another edition of the Anime Break Room with your host Will Medina and Dabir Weeks. Dabir, what's up, man? How we doing?
What's up, Will? Not too bad. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm good. Last time we talked, we had was it Spy Family? It was Spy Family, right?
Yeah.
With Daisy, my sister.
Yeah.
That was good. I enjoyed it.
It was good. It was.
I love the anime. I've said this plenty of times. I love how wholesome it is, but as we described in season 2, like it was a little more dark, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the dark aspect that they had with Yor and the whole story. Not getting too much into it because our guest that we have here today is watching Spy Family, so I don't want to spoil it for him too much. but it was good. It was a good watch. You know, I probably want to watch it again. That's how good it was. I mean, I enjoy the anime again because it's a nice, like I said, the only word I can really use is wholesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it brings light to my day. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool. But a lot of I love the whole makeshift family with Yor, Lloyd, and Anya. It's awesome. It's really good. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys definitely like I said, enjoyed it as much as we were talking about it. But this week, I want to this week on the Anime Break Room, I want to make a One Piece oriented show because it's been a while since we talked about One Piece.
Yeah,
I think ever since Gear 5.
Yeah. I think that was the last time.
Yeah, it was. Wow. So we're gonna do this One Piece oriented show, especially with the end of Wano and everything. And this week on our lunch break topic, we're gonna be ranking our favorite One Piece arcs. Just three, because I think we'll be here forever if we try to rank all of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here with us today is our boy Joesen. What's up, man? How we doing?
How you doing? Thank you for having me.
So last time you was on, Joesen, we had the Sword Art Online episode, which was great. I had fun. Like it was a vibe, bro. Yeah. It was a vibe. You and Ito,
I had fun.
Top tier.
Oh my god, yeah. No, it was definitely fun. It was definitely a vibe. And I was like, man, I gotta get Joseph back on. That's what I thought of. I gotta get Joseph back on. So we're glad to have you here today, brother.
Thank you. That's
real quick. We talked about it extensively when we first even before Dabir got here, we talked about Tokyo Revengers.
I suggest everybody watches it.
I am current with Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah.
I know Dabir, when we talked about it, I think we talked about it with Lito the one time. And I agree with you to this point. You said the MC made it a little tougher to watch.
Yeah, he was driving me crazy with all his crying. I was just like, I mean, I understand, but
He doesn't stop crying.
No. But there is some development with him.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see, you know, he's tough, you know, you'll see. If you do watch it, you'll see. It's good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart it because I think I was like 3 episodes in, and for some reason I kind of just stopped and started doing something else and fell off of it. So
okay.
Yeah, I just got to jump back on it. But I remember how it was starting, and I was like, okay,
intriguing.
I was like, okay, I'm liking this. Okay.
The whole time loop.
This is like a second chance type thing. You know, everybody wants a second chance when they were younger. So you know,
Joe, you think it's a kind of a how can I say, not revenge? It's redemption.
Yeah, it is. It is a redemption. Yes.
Okay.
Short answer, yes.
So I know we threw out a lot of theories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to go too much into it because I don't know. Like Dabir, you might start watching it, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll get into it. But I know, like with especially how this season ended, and it's like now you want to know who's really behind everything. And it's like, I know we talked about it before, but it's just so many avenues that this show can go.
Yeah,
you know
it's open ended.
Yes.
And you love an open ended story.
Yeah.
You know, you write that, like the way it ended, you could literally imagine it going 40 different ways.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we probably explored all the different ways.
Yeah. Right before you got here.
Yeah. No, it was. No, it's a good anime. It definitely is different compared to what you're watching because the only supernatural element that it has is probably the time travel.
Yeah.
Other than that,
But that's okay. Just like Classroom Elite. Like there's none of that, but it's a good story, good characters. That's all I need. That's all
Actually,
I need.
it's funny. I forgot to mention that one, Classroom Elite.
Yeah,
I think
I've watched the first season.
Were you into it?
It was okay. I liked the MC.
Yeah.
He's
Anya Koji.
yeah. I like that he's a lot more than what he seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they haven't really explained everything. You still on season 1?
I haven't really explored season 2.
Yeah. So did you finish season 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So they go into a little bit more, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit more to where like they show his quote unquote father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good. I enjoy it. I still gotta watch the last 2 episodes. I'm a little behind.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's fire. Like season 2 is to me. Season 2 was the best.
Season 2 is when they're in the yacht, right?
They start in the yacht and then they do a couple more other things. But season 2, I right now I feel like season 2 is the best season they have out. And season 3 is good, but season 2 is just.
I did finish season 2.
What happened at the end?
He basically like.
Did he fight somebody? Like physically fight somebody?
Was it her brother?
No.
No, that's season 1.
Yeah. You got to no. You still gotta watch season 2. You still gotta watch season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of good. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they still Class D?
I think so.
Yeah. You gotta watch season 2
because got some good stuff to catch up on.
Yeah, I said, the one part in season 2 caught me by surprise.
Yeah,
bro.
same.
I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Okay.
It's a good anime. It really is. It's funny because I usually look at the genre. Crunchyroll has like the type of genre, and I see that it's a slice of life, and I'm thinking I could see that. You know what I'm saying? I could see it being a slice of life. It has an element of slice of life, but at the same time, it's more of a drama thriller. It keeps you on your toes, suspense. I would say it's a suspense anime, which is really good.
Yeah, that season 2 they really give you. It's like season 1's a build up, and then season 2 they lay it on you like, okay, I've been waiting to see this.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, that's good. That was a really good one. And then there's another one that we talked about. Oh yeah, JJK. That's
that's the last one.
Yeah,
when I joined in.
We're not gonna get too much into that because I think that would be the whole episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
with the whole conversation we were having earlier with curses and curse users and all that.
Confusing.
It's Joe definitely got me thinking.
He got me thinking too much about it. Now I'm just like my brain hurts.
Yeah.
I love Izzy, but he doesn't help in explaining. I can't understand it.
No, and I think the story for JJK is good, but with the way you describe the power system and how it's not like you said, there's not holes in it. It's just a lot to take in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's a lot to try to put everything together. You know what I'm saying. And we kind of described it with Nen, how Nen is, and I feel like. And I think Nen is a good power system, but there's too many properties of Nen. There's a lot of things that make up Nen. And it's just like, okay, like, you do this. And, it's just, sometimes it gets a little confusing and overwhelming.
Each person is different,
Yeah,
each person, they get their own power.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I like how it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, chakra or anything. I like how that, it gives everybody different powers and different abilities, but
essentially it's a quirk.
Yeah,
I could look at it that way.
I can see that.
Everybody has their own
yeah
spin to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Which makes it interesting, of course.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Now that you said that makes definitely a lot of sense now. Maybe it's a quirk. Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna get into that JJK whole thing just yet. But. Before we get into our Chop Talk, which we're going to talk about some of our favorite One Piece memories, favorite One Piece moments, real quick, we're halfway through Soul Leveling. It's gonna be an episode.
Saying halfway just makes me so sad. I need
more. Solo leveling
more.
is the truth.
It's so good.
Jinwoo is a great character.
And I said this, and I'm gonna say it again. Just so the people out there can hear it. JJK better be thankful that this anime came out in 2024.
Yeah. Is it okay? You know what? Save that for next week. When we do that, save that for next week because I feel like that's a good hot take.
Yeah.
But I love where it's going. The cliffhangers get me all the time. Thinking I want more. I want more.
Yeah.
It's funny because Joe, you're not really much of a manga reader, but it's funny that you read this manga.
You know why I started reading it?
Why?
Because I wanted the anime to come out.
Oh, so you were just excited.
I was purchasing the books to help the anime come out.
My man was
like,
like,
I
got you.
I know. I'm like, I'm thinking too much into it because one purchase is not gonna make the anime.
No, but it definitely makes a difference. It definitely makes a
Yeah.
difference. Yeah.
I'm thinking like, yo, I need to buy this. I need to support the creator.
Right,
you know,
right.
like,
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
need
Yeah.
the movement going. You know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
But no, that's crazy. So we talked about how the beginning in the manga is super slow. Like it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, it's different than the first episode. The manga per se is the first book is one episode.
Okay.
So
oh, wow.
So it's like it's a lot. It's a little bit of dialogue, a little bit of explaining, and then the whole little backflash or the little
In the anime?
no in the manga.
Okay, the manga.
Or no, excuse me, in the anime.
When
yes.
they showed the other hunters attacking all the creatures.
The time skip.
Yeah.
The whole time skip. They don't show that in the
Okay.
manga.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's like they needed to show the statue. They
Right.
needed to show that smile in the first episode.
They wanted people to be invested early. Like, quick and early.
They show what the anime can entice people into actually
Right. It was
sticking around.
So it was more eye candy, or they
Yeah.
kind of wanted to rush things up just to get people invested. Which, like, I'm invested.
Yeah.
You're invested. Dabir's invested. I mean, my girl, she's invested. I can't watch it without her because she'll be upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it definitely was, for what you're explaining to me. It seems like they wanted to really get people really into the show really fast.
Yeah. The whole, and I feel like the time management in the anime was they're doing a fantastic job, but as far as like people wanted that statue, people wanted that smile.
Right.
You know that the episode with with the statue smiling actually broke Crunchyroll, which is I believe the second episode.
Oh, it broke the internet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like it was.
I thought the first episode did it too.
Because people were expecting something different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people were expecting that statue.
Okay. So when the manga readers who are watching the anime, when
They were let down. They were disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of it.
I get it, but do you feel like you have to support the anime watchers?
It's okay. It's kind of like to put in perspective, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Okay. Just to speed everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like how the new iteration that Netflix is picking up for
One Piece. Yeah.
You know,
with what studios?
Yeah, because
Those
people
impatient
get turned
watchers.
away from like the episodes being so many.
Yeah. When people ask me, "Oh, what are you watching?" or "What's your favorite anime?" I say One Piece, and they go, "Oh,
That's too long.
Yeah, it's 1,000 episodes. I don't know how you can do it." And it's like, well, it's to me, and I say this time and time again. One Piece is the greatest story ever.
Yeah.
One Piece is the greatest story of all time. Like Oda is just in his bag completely.
Shout out to my dad. He restarted the whole thing.
Yo.
all right.
Okay. Yes.
He's rewatching it.
I'm glad you brought that up because there's something else that I want to talk about before we get to our chop talk with you, especially. But just to prove my point, like, everything in I don't know how you guys feel, and when people say, well, One Piece drags and One Piece, it's too many episodes or they draw a lot. I agree, it does. But that's Oda being a good storyteller.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just making sure there's no plot holes. Because there's some animes that have crazy plot holes. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, Oda's making sure everything's being tied up by the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, I get, you know, they're going around. Like, Wano's 200 episodes. And half of it's probably just them walking around.
Which I didn't realize it until I looked back and like scrolled through. Like, how many episodes? I'm like, okay, I just went past 100.
It was 4 years long.
I didn't even
Wano
realize
started
it.
at 2019.
That's
I didn't
insane.
even realize
That is
it.
wild.
That's
So
insane.
I get why people get turned off, but at the same time, it's just great storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just have to enjoy it, because I always say this: when One Piece hits, when it gets to the payoff, it hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hits like no other anime.
I want to save this for hot take next week, but I'm
Save it. No, save it.
I'm
Save
asking now.
Okay.
Would you rather have 400 episodes of Wano or 5 episodes of Goku screaming?
No, 400 episodes of Wano.
Yeah.
400 episodes of Wano.
Yeah. So it's like,
Absolutely.
you know, Dragon Ball Z put out essentially the same episode over and over
Well,
again.
and that was a big thing with Dragon Ball Z, because he just he's screaming for 15 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people still love Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? But at least with One Piece, they're exploring the islands. They're getting the backstories of the natives, of the residents. Mm-hmm. But at least they're doing something in the storytelling.
Yeah, and it's also a time difference too. Like Dragon Ball Z came out, you know,
in the 80s.
Yeah, so it's like there's more than meets the eye now.
Yeah,
so
right.
We have expectations.
Right.
Yeah.
I think as time goes on, as you know, you venture out into more and more animes, you want a more detailed story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just don't want just to
JJK. It's more detailed, yeah.
You just don't want, and I think me and you talked about this, Dabir, like, you just don't want two guys to just fight each other just to fight.
Yeah,
you know? And that's what Dragon Ball Z was, but at the time, Dragon Ball Z was great.
Yeah, at the time, you know, it was simple for us, you know. At the time, it was just like, okay, he gonna fight him because he a bad guy. Get him!
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That was, and we were like, what, 10, 12 years old when we watched Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, like, we didn't really care about story. You know, we want to see cool characters. I think, I said it before, I think in the Saiyan Saga, these characters were larger than life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were larger than life characters. You're like, wow, you know, I never seen anything like that before.
Was it you that said that the Goku transformation was underwhelming?
I did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That was well, yeah.
I did.
Okay.
But you know what? I know you're a little bit behind on the podcast. Watch the next episode, I think. Yeah, watch the next
one
episode.
after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
because my boy, he put me on.
Okay.
My boy Wesley, shout out to Wesley. I hope you're listening. My boy Wesley put me on. So
okay, I'm a little bit behind. So
I have some. I feel like you're gonna throw some fire at me.
No.
I feel like you're gonna throw some fire. I was like, listen.
I did it with a smite, you know, but
listen. I you know what? And the thing is though, when my boy Wesley listened to it, he had Vegeta's. He didn't have Vegeta in his top 5. Vegeta's transformation. And when I went on to it, I don't know how far into the episode you're in. But when I went on and explained why, to me, Vegeta is one of the best, he goes, okay, all that makes sense. It's like, you know, the obstacle with the storm and everything. Like, that was his last obstacle to overcome to become a Super Saiyan. You know, once you listen to the episode, you'll see. But like I said, he put me on why Goku's transformation was so significant. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to listen to it.
Yeah. It's the next episode. So I definitely, shout out to my boy Wesley. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely gave me a little perspective on Goku's transformation. I just don't like Namek. The arc.
Okay.
I don't like the Frieza arc. We'll save this for next week. I'm sorry. But there's a reason why I don't like that arc.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't like the Frieza
No,
arc.
I don't like Frieza, period, honestly.
Frieza as like a character?
Yeah, I don't like Frieza. I think damn, man, we're gonna get into
I actually really like him as a villain. Like, even now, current Frieza 2.
Black Frieza? Did you get into that?
Yeah, so I caught up with that.
You're reading the manga?
I'm fully caught up now. Yeah,
yeah,
so I just went through that like last week. I just fucking powered through that. And I'm just over here like, okay, everything ties in. Everything everybody was working for, their transformations and all that.
I gotta send you something on Instagram, Joe. I think I sent it to you.
Okay.
Gohan?
Did you?
Damn, I don't know if I did.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't
I'm
remember.
interested.
Gohan is right now considered to be the strongest Saiyan in the world.
Okay, that's a hot take.
No, that's what they're really going with, in the manga,
What's the reasoning behind it?
because he's a beast Gohan. The beast Gohan transformed him into being the strongest Saiyan. It's so he's fighting Goku, right?
Who?
Gohan. He's training with Goku.
So the very last one, Goku appears, in front of Gohan and Trunks and Goten saying, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
But Vegeta did say in a manga that apparently his power level was greater than Vegeta and Goku's power level. Though, of course, he got to do some training and all that.
Right.
But apparently,
I gotta send you it. I don't like it either. Honestly, to be honest, I don't like the fact that, and we talked about this in our Gohan episode. Like,
I could see why, but I need like substance behind it.
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
Okay.
let's not just anoint people to be the strongest.
Right.
Let's
Thank you.
It's substance, and I totally agree with that. That was my take on Gohan. I don't care if Gohan is the strongest. It's going to be the strongest Saiyan. Because in all reality, Toriyama was supposed to go with Gohan.
Yeah, that was the intention.
That was the intention. But because of the fans, everybody loves Goku. He stuck with Goku. So I'm okay with that. Well, not okay with that. I just wish he would have went with Gohan. Let's be honest. But now that you kind of scrapped that idea, you stuck with Goku. 20 years later, you want to make Gohan the strongest Saiyan without no reasoning. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my only beef with it. Tie it in, give it substance, make sure it makes sense. Yes. That's all I care about.
I felt like in the next chapter they should do it right because they had some stuff with this is a spoiler with Vegeta and Broly training together a little bit. Okay. So I feel like they will.
Okay.
I feel like they will, but fingers crossed. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think, Joe?
This is a lot to unwrap. I didn't know he was anointed the strongest.
So it was said, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, they didn't sense it. But then when they did sense it at the end of the newest chapter, that's when Goku popped up. So I'm guessing he's gonna talk to him, probably take him back, actually see where his level at, gauge him. That's what I think the next chapter is gonna be on.
I gotta see the post from Instagram.
I want a spoiler. And spoiler coming up. I want a spoiler. And are Goten and Trunks older now?
They're older now, yeah. They're
Are they bigger?
They're officially teens, yeah.
They're bigger.
Right, they're not little no more, yeah.
Did you watch Superhero?
I did.
Yeah, they're older in Superhero. Right?
They don't show them.
See, I can't remember if they showed them at the end. So it was at the end then.
They were fighting. They were fighting Cell Max.
So it's funny. So one chapter, they're small. And then the next chapter, I don't know how much time it is. And then they go through that big growth spurt. Like the next two or
what's the timeline on Cell Max?
Okay, so is Superhero a time skip between the Tournament of Power?
Yeah, it's after. It is after.
Right? So there's a time skip between the Tournament of Power and Superhero, right?
So Superhero is chapters ahead. So I started there, and then that's when I checked and looked back, and there's chapters that a lot was going on way before that actually happened.
So there's a lot that went on between the Tournament of Power and Superhero.
Yes.
There's still a lot. Okay.
There's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
is Gohan training?
No.
The next chapter, he might start training with Goku.
Okay,
it's
so
up in the air.
This is my, and I know we're running this long, but I don't
No,
care.
listen. I'm sorry if there's any spoilers.
No, so in Superhero, Gohan wasn't training at all.
Right.
At all.
He wasn't training at all.
So apparently he was doing some quote unquote training when he did that special beam cannon.
It's not. See, this is my thing though. This is my thing. Like, it's not like he's training like Goku and Vegeta.
Right.
Nonstop, 24/7, trying to get stronger, trying to get better.
Yeah.
It's on and off. And it's more off than on. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So for him to be anointed as the strongest Saiyan today,
it's lackluster.
It's very lackluster.
So that's not what they said, but it was.
I'm saying, but there's a post on Instagram that said that. You know what I'm saying? That Gohan is the strongest Saiyan today. I gotta send you the post. I thought I sent you it. I gotta send you. Did I send it to you?
I don't know.
I might have.
You might have.
This is my argument behind why that could be true, right? And it's in regards to how Saiyans turn Super Saiyan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there has to be like a influx of overwhelming emotion,
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep.
right? Broly, anger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta was anger.
Pride and anger.
Yeah. Goku was anger.
Yes.
You know, like
Gohan's anger.
anger.
I think a lot of them was anger.
It stems off of anger.
Yeah, the
Yes.
the Super Saiyan transformation. Yep.
But now, do we see Gohan as like the most primal form of anger?
Well, this is where the Beast Gohan comes in. I think that's why they named his transformation Beast Gohan, because in the way how I look at it, because everybody was saying to Gohan, you have potential, you could be the one, you're the next one in line. There's a potential that you could be the strongest being in the universe. But it was such a
he trained with the Kais.
Right, and that's another thing that my boy Wesley was telling me about, that if they tie that in with the Kais, that it would make sense. But with the whole Beast thing it's just like, it's like his dark side. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. It's like, because Gohan is real emotional. You know what I'm saying? He can't deal with loss. You know what I'm saying? Where it just takes over, and I think that's where the Beast Gohan, and that's where all his power comes from. You know what I'm saying?
So, so there was, and this is, I'm gonna bring this up, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. In the Broly movie, when Vegeta transformed, there was a shade of green key.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Right?
Okay.
Green, we kind of like, oh, that's Broly.
Right.
Green Key is the legendary,
Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Super Saiyan, right? Legendary Super Saiyan is like a berserker, right?
Right.
And I hate to color code it, but the white hair on Gohan, is it because he's able to control the primal berserk?
And this is where it gets interesting, because I think there's a lot of rumors that are going around. People think Gohan is going to train Broly,
which I actually would like to see that.
Listen, if that's the case, could they potentially both have that primal?
Can you imagine that? Do two powerhouses?
Yeah.
Well,
man,
Broly's probably the strongest.
He has raw. There's a lot of raw strength with Broly.
Yeah.
Broly has a lot of raw
control. Right?
But and his fighting skills are not polished.
Right.
Also,
but I will say, in the current manga, they show him training, and he's developing. He's developing. It's good,
and that's where it gets dangerous.
Yeah,
because
it's good.
Now, if they're polishing his fighting skills and bringing Gohan in to control his anger, Broly may be the strongest.
You're making me even more excited for the next chapter than I already was.
The Saiyans are back.
So
Yeah.
Genocide who?
Yo, that would be crazy.
And I wish I could talk to you about the current strength for Goku and Vegeta right now. Is
off
crazy.
The charts. Yeah,
it's like their newest actual transformations. Yeah, they got a lot of transformations.
Another transformation?
They both.
Wait, this is something other than Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct?
No, those two.
Okay.
Yeah. But they officially have control over those. Is what excites me. It's not like, I'm doing it in this moment type thing.
You know what's crazy? I didn't think to put two and two together. Goku's hair in Ultra Instinct is white.
Yep. Yeah. Silver, actually.
Well.
Oh, silver.
Yeah, they say silver in the manga. Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks more
Gohan,
white. Yeah, true.
I didn't really pay attention to Gohan's hair. It is white. It's purple lining, but it's white
with the red eyes too.
Red eyes is crazy.
Yeah, it's just it makes it so.
I love the purple aura.
I love the purple aura. Yeah,
that's pretty dope. Yeah. That's pretty dope. That is pretty cool. But
now, how do we feel about Piccolo being orange?
Orange
see,
Piccolo?
okay,
Oh
now
my God.
the name is stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like the name,
They could have
but-
came up with a better name, but to me, it's like they're paying homage to what he did when he fought in the World's Martial Arts Tournament against Goku, because he turned giant in Dragon Ball. He turned, so it seems like they're going back to that technique of his, which is I'm okay with.
But that,
You know?
that's like the movie Lord Slug or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did he
Yeah.
turn giant too?
Yeah,
I
he
can't
turned
remember.
giant.
I saw the movie one time. I can't remember.
I
But I think
yeah.
that's a Namek thing.
And I want to know how strong this his new transformation for Piccolo, because I'm a Piccolo fan.
Yeah, you're a
I just
huge
want to
Piccolo
know what
fan.
level is it at the
Yeah.
base level, like Super Saiyan God. The red is it that base
It
level
has to
strength?
be. I
Like,
would.
where
I
is
would
it?
think so. If you're gonna give him a Piccolo transformation, it got to be at least.
And how close to the founder of the Dragon Balls is he? Like, can you gauge him to be like? Because we know the person who created the dragon, like the huge Dragon
Yeah,
Balls, the
right.
great
Yeah,
Dragon
yeah.
Balls,
Guru,
he's Namekian.
right?
And he's besides the little fella.
Dende.
No, I forget names. I'm so bad with names.
He's Namekian.
No, the ruler of the universes.
Oh,
Zeno?
Beerus?
Zenos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zeno. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Zeno.
Yeah.
Zeno. Yeah.
Under Zenos is him. So
Of the giant Dragon Balls.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how
Okay.
close to
Oh.
his power level is he?
If I remember right, there's two type of Namekians. There's the ones that can create the Dragon Balls, and then there's the fighter types. So in my mind,
But
I'm
essentially,
thinking, yeah,
Piccolo could absorb that person.
he can.
Yeah,
Right, because he already absorbed Kami
and nails.
and Nail. Yeah.
So he can absorb. He can absorb the Guardian of Namek. Here's what you're saying. Oh no, Zeno. He can absorb Zeno.
No, I'm saying he could absorb or if he's still alive, but the person who created the planetary Dragon Balls.
Oh. If
Didn't think about
If
that.
he's alive, or he could become close to the power level of that person.
To be
Set being, yeah.
that would be interesting.
I just wanna know, like, gauging him versus that being.
And
Where
it's-
does he stand?
It's crazy too, because in the manga they were saying how the Namekians, before they were on Namek, they were somewhere else, and before that they weren't even like in the universe. Apparently they were somewhere else, brought into that universe.
This is
What?
in
That blew
the
my
manga.
mind.
They said this in the manga.
In the manga past the Tournament of Power. Because
Really?
There's an arc.
Oh.
There's an arc with
Joe's face.
Yeah, it was a little bit of info, but it caught my eye
Spoilers.
because I'm just like, whoa, right? It's more
Okay.
spoilers. Sorry about that.
No, they're good.
Yeah, and it's in the arc right before
granola or the
Yeah,
granola.
It's granola arc. Yeah,
Okay.
It's in the
Nice.
granola arc.
That's
yeah. There's a lot of info
That's
dumped in
crazy.
there too in the granola arc. It was really good.
So that theory might be right. Your theory might be right. He could probably absorb the being that creates the planetary
I
Dragon
never
Balls.
even thought about that. That's crazy.
That's wild.
So then Piccolo can create Dragon Balls on his own. Is that's
If he
basically-
wanted to,
if he
but I
wanted
don't
to,
think I don't
yeah.
think he cares to.
nah? I
No,
mean, he
he's more
probably
of the
will.
fighter. Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
rather be a
Maybe
fighter.
maybe if Gohan died, you know,
Yeah. Or
he creates some Dragon Balls over Gohan.
right for Gohan for sure.
Sure,
Yeah.
or call up Dende. Yo, Dende.
Yeah, or absorb that day.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Him
Leave
absorbing
Dende
Dende,
alone.
yeah.
Movie.
Leave Dende alone.
No, that's that's interesting. Now I want to read the Dragon Ball manga.
I just binged it last week. It's so much.
I do.
It's so much.
I wanna
It's too big. Oh, technically 3 volumes.
Is it
Is it 3?
Super?
You know what? I'm sorry. I think it's 4 volumes
Okay.
after the Tournament of Power.
Okay. I think altogether, somebody said Super is like 100 and something volumes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
But no, I got so much I got so much I got to read.
You do got too much.
Yeah, I got to
definitely.
Yeah, I do. So I just put Dragon Ball. I don't care for spoilers. Like this, it's cool with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's interesting. That
Dragon Ball
Namex-
spoilers are different though.
Yeah, it's different. But that's interesting that the Namex weren't even in that universe.
When they said that, it caught my eye, so I had to reread that. I'm like, wait, whoa.
That's crazy. Okay.
That's who
nuts.
came first, Namekians or Zenos?
Ooh. From
No.
what you said, Dabir,
Mhm.
Zeno might have came first. from what Dabir was saying.
Especially with their age, because they're supposed to be like, you know what? And then the arc after the Tournament of Power, there's a being that's millions of years old. So I don't know. Yeah, he's literally millions of years old. It's crazy.
It's over.
It's crazy.
It's over.
And they have to, of course, they got to fight him.
Plot twist, plot holes.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
All right. Let's get back to our One Piece orientated episodes. Well, half of it was Dragon Ball Z, but no, that's good. That's good stuff. It really is. Mm-hmm. So, real quick, chop talk. Let's chop it up. Our favorite One Piece moments. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. I can't get enough of One Piece moments and One Piece, just One Piece scenes overall. Obviously, my favorite One Piece moment, and this is well documented. I think it's yours too, Joesen. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it's always going to be the Luffy help me scene with Nami in Arlong Park.
That's my dad's favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Dang, how did you bring up your dad? You have a theory on Luffy's dream. You know what? Let's do the chop talk and we'll get into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it with that one. Okay.
That's you know what? Right. I think that's how we're gonna end the episode. Remind me, because I'm gonna forget. Because you and your dad have a theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. So I want both of you. I want to know both of you guys' theory. But yeah, that is my favorite moment. It will be forever my favorite moment because that moment drew me into One Piece. It took 30 something episodes, 34, 36, something like that. But that episode really drew me in, and I never looked back ever since. You know.
Yeah.
Another scene or moment that really got me is from an arc that I hate. Whole cake.
Oh, okay.
But first of all, and the reason why I'm bringing this up now because my girl and her son are watching and they're on Whole Cake, and I tell them, whatever you knew about Sanji, just throw out the window. This is really what Sanji's backstory. You know what I'm saying? This is real Sanji's backstory.
Yeah.
And my favorite scene in that whole arc, and it's probably I don't know if it's one of my favorite moments. Obviously, there's the Robin, I want to live, but this one really hit me when Luffy said, when Sanji was beating Luffy up, kicking him, basically trying to push Luffy and everybody away. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. And the fact that Luffy told Sanji, obviously...
Oh, I know what's coming. Oh, my God, I'm not ready.
I'm not going to eat anything unless you cook it, which is... I mean, that's Luffy. Luffy eats, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can't become king of the pirates without you.
That one hit so hard.
That hit me hard, bro. Like I teared up. Yeah. I did. I teared up because those are two things. Food and becoming king of the pirates is two things Luffy... Like, that's his character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those are that scene really hit me. And when her son, Deej, when he watched it, he goes, bro, that was deep. Like, that hit me. I was like, yeah, that scene just... And I watch all the reels and the edits that Instagram has with that scene. I still tear up to this day with that.
I don't think you realize why it hits you so bad.
Why do you think?
It's more like in the back of your head, right? So starting from Zoro all the way through, we see Luffy win.
Right.
Win against adversity, right? Win against adversity each and every single time.
Right.
Like, this is a funny tidbit. Croc killed him 6 times, I believe it was.
Crocodile?
Yeah. So he's like, dude, this kid keeps coming back.
Right.
I've killed you multiple times.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just keeps coming back, right? It's the fight against adversity for him until his brother dies.
Ace, yeah. Which is great. Great character development. Well, I'm going to ask you something about that, but go ahead. Keep going.
So before that, in Impel Down, he sees defeat.
Right.
He starts
going against Magellan.
Yeah, that's when he doesn't have his crew.
Right. Yeah.
He's by himself.
Ooh, yeah. I think I know where you're going.
He's by himself.
Yes.
And he keeps getting beat.
Right.
And beat and beat.
Oh my
and
god!
then he loses his brother.
Right.
Yeah.
And then his character is broken. His soul is broken.
Right. Which is the only time you really see Luffy's and in Sabaody when Kuma was
he got defeated there too.
Yeah, especially emotionally.
He got defeated there too.
Sabaody,
and it's crazy because it's a lot of things going on where he has to fight for himself for something that he wants.
Right.
There's nobody there to help him.
Right.
And his brother dies. Broken. Jinbei is in the island with him trying to like put them together.
Right.
Like, who do you have? I have nobody. Yes, you do.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know, like
and
then he starts counting.
Yeah, all the crew members.
All the crew members.
Yeah.
And then he realizes, I can't do this without them.
Right.
So that's when he screams to Sanji, I can't become a captain without you.
Now, you see, hold on.
It makes
the way you broke it down, I got chills because that's exactly what it is.
Brought you down to the depth you needed to be.
And,
Understand that
you knew that was a thing in the back of your head. Right. But like actually hearing it and like when I thought about it, I'm like, I spooked myself. I spooked myself.
Hold on, let me write this down.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Luffy definitely needs that support system. He definitely
and he
needs
knows he needs it.
Yeah.
That's what sets him different too.
And it's crazy because
oblivious to it.
Because during his fight to get his brother, I believe there was like cutscenes of his friends being like, "I should be with Luffy.
Yeah.
I should be with Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy needs me.
Yeah.
Luffy needs me." Like, and then you see the people that are training set persons being like, "You're not gonna be of help to him right now
because you're not
You're
strong
gonna be
enough.
a hindrance."
Yeah.
Can I ask you this one? Do you think who do you think took that the worst?
What part?
What you just said, like all the crew members, like I gotta be there, and then the people that are training him, quote unquote, is telling him you're too weak. There's nothing you can do.
Zoro.
The first image that
Zoro.
popped in my head, Zoro.
Who took it the worst? Zoro.
Yes,
We all know her. For his
Absolutely.
first mate took it the hardest, of course.
Yeah, his right hand man took it the worst.
Yeah.
So much that he went out and defeated the baboons and was like, "Okay, what's next? Let's go. Let's get this
While
going."
injured.
Yes.
Going to the
injured,
guy
yes.
he's trying to surpass, saying, "I need you to train me."
Can I think we talked about this before, Dabir.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the whole concept with Zoro training with Mihawk?
Okay. I think that was a stepping stone. I think that Mihawk might be number one swordsman viewed to people because there's nobody to challenge him.
Okay.
Or nobody cares to challenge him.
There's not many swordsmen other than that I can think of there besides Mihawk and Zoro, right?
That one swordsman with the two blades from what is his name? He has a real fancy mustache, and he was fighting Mihawk, and he was saying we got to save this fight for later. They looked evenly matched though.
He had like a conquistador.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like, so that's why I agree with that. Like nobody is trying to take it from him.
Yeah, no.
So everybody knows him as the strongest. But
Yeah.
like, there's
out of
other
fear?
people though.
Is it out of fear
I
or
think it's out of respect.
Out of respect?
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah.
out of fear.
Okay.
And I think and this is my theory, I think he's from a royal family.
Mihawk?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
With his personality
Yeah.
and his character design, I can see that.
And I think that the people that are actually involved into being the best in the skill of, swordsman, they know that he's like up there, so they don't care to like challenge that.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
so it's like the only one stupid enough is Zoro.
Is Zoro?
Is our boy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He has that.
That's actually an interesting theory. I like that. But yeah, I definitely agree. Zoro took it the worst out of all of them. But just the way you broke that down, going back to the whole Sanji and Luffy, that's exactly what it is.
He broke it down perfectly.
Yeah, that's exactly how.
And when Luffy ate that lunchbox
Yeah,
after it's been through the mud, like he was like, "This is delicious."
For him to say it's great, and actually it gave Sanji memories of his mother.
Yeah.
You know, saying he's thinking about Sora and all that. Yeah. And then for Sanji to, because if you remember, Luffy when Usopp went against Luffy, Luffy was gonna bring him back without apologizing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he made Sanji kind of apologize to come back onto the Sunny.
You remember
You know
that
what I'm
lesson from fighting?
Right.
Yeah. And guess who bestowed that lesson on him?
I was gonna say. That's another moment I like.
Yeah.
When-
Zoro.
Yeah, Zoro was like,
boy.
"Yo, just if you go back to Water 7, and you guys don't know why I love Water 7. This is one of the reasons. You know what? I'm gonna say that for the lunch break. Okay, yeah, no, you're gonna say it for lunch break. No, I'm not gonna do it right now. So, anybody else want to go?
For favorite moment?
Yeah. Just favorite moment.
Oh man,
I know there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
There's too many.
Yeah.
Favorite moment? I feel like my favorite moment was the realization that Usopp is not a liar.
There's a lot of things I gotta send you on Instagram. I do. I have something saved in my saved.
He became friends with giants.
Yes.
He saw giant goldfish. He saw
So
giant
the
goldfish
theory.
poop that looked like island.
You know the theory behind Usopp, right? Where they think he could see into the future
Into the future, but
with his lies. His lies are more like prophecies.
okay,
Yeah.
That's a theory I've heard, but like, how do you gotta have like some sort of like dream to be a prophet, right? So like, how do you just don't get it from thin air? Do you dream about it? Do you like?
But
how do you?
It's not like he's prophesizing. He's lying about what he is. It just happens to turn out that he is, he's becoming a brave warrior to see, or he's seeing giants and all that. I'm saying it just. But they're saying that his observation hockey is that strong that it's like even though he's lying about it, in the back of his, like, somewhere in him, it's going to happen. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
God Usopp.
Yeah, God Usopp. Yeah, God Usopp.
He has he was a commander of an army. You know, he had
the little people from Dressrosa. Yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like, it's interesting, and there's something I gotta send you. I wish I would have sent you this on Instagram. I saw this reel.
I like that. I just feel like it's damn. Where's he getting this from?
Right.
Did he really lie? Like,
yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, that is like, is he lying about all this, or is it like he's lying, but at the same time, it's like his lies are really not lies.
Was he really lying? Because his dad is also a pirate.
Right. But we don't know. The only thing we know about Usopp is that he's a sniper. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his observation hockey is crazy.
Wait, did they say he has observation hockey?
They showed it in the movie Red.
Oh, see, I didn't watch Red. Okay.
Man, it's good. It's a good watch. I liked it.
So Usopp has observation hockey.
Yep.
Then it makes sense.
Interdimensional hockey.
Yeah.
Did you watch it too?
I watched it.
Yeah. So
Usopp has interdimensional hockey?
They both do. Like, they were like viewing each other from different dimensions.
It took Usopp a minute though. He was time
because he's never really used it.
Right.
Okay,
it makes sense. Now it definitely makes sense. Okay. I see it now.
But did he have like? Was that Oda like foreshadowing that? Like, oh, it's Usopp viewing his dad's world.
See, I didn't watch it.
Wow!
I didn't watch it. You guys, wow! Now I gotta watch Red, and I've been wanting to watch it for a long time. I just now I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's really.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah,
even it's not canon, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I'd have to check.
I'm still gonna watch it. Now I'm definitely intrigued with that. But that's good. And like I said, now it makes sense. Like now I see why they say Usopp can see into the future.
They just keep giving us teasers instead of showing it.
Now I want to see how far into the future because he can see. Because Katakuri can see a second into the future. They said Shank. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, no, I can't. You know about Shank's observation hockey?
No.
Okay, never mind.
That's manga.
Yeah,
that's manga. Yeah.
They're
It's coming
gonna show.
soon,
It's
though.
coming
It's coming
soon.
soon.
It's coming
Yeah,
soon.
it's coming soon.
And,
coming soon.
and someone's gonna feel the wrath of that. Let's say it right now.
Real quick, how do you guys feel about Bartolomeo burning Shank's flags everywhere he goes?
I think it's just funny. I honestly, it makes sense because he's such a
I
Luffy
didn't see
fanboy.
that coming until I seen it. I was just like, who told you to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a Luffy fanboy. Yeah,
and I don't think Shanks even takes him seriously.
he definitely does it.
But he's burning the Jolly Rogers.
Yeah,
he's like taking them down, stomping on them. Like, yo, this is disrespectful.
If it was any other pirate, it's on site.
Yeah, I think he gonna get it though.
Yeah.
I think he gonna get his.
The second in command came up to like Shanks is like, yo, are we gonna do something about this? Like,
He did. Yeah.
like, yo.
Benny Beckman.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like, yo,
I just
taking down on Jolly Rogers.
yeah,
Like,
but I just like I
Right.
said, Shanks is a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna see when he gets serious.
Oh, I can't wait to see that animated. I know
That's gonna be great.
crazy.
Did
with
you?
it. Oh my.
You know? No. Okay. No. I'm not gonna spoil it.
It's gonna be so.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's crazy.
yeah.
Let's say
with
he-
One Piece, I'm anime only.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Let's just say he one shot somebody. You'll see.
one shot.
Yeah.
I can't even say
somebody
somebody. It's gonna be multiple people.
Oh,
Oh yeah. A whole crew, right?
a whole crew is
It's
It's
crazy.
a whole crew. The whole crew.
Like they,
Two people and then a whole crew.
Okay,
get
okay.
taken
like
out.
they dead type.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nothing.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm surprised. Listen.
That's wild.
When that chapter came out, it went viral.
Yeah,
So I'm
it did.
surprised you didn't catch that.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
you kind of
Yeah.
you went past it or something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
when you see the panel and in the manga, you got to really look at it. It looks kind of blurry because it's 2
Yeah.
pages.
Right.
Okay.
But it's coming. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be
No, you're gonna
beautifully.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, okay, real quick to the question that I had. Do you think Usopp can see longer into the future than Katakuri?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, okay, how long into the future? Because if they're saying that he's prophesized
Oh,
or like
we could actually test this out
okay,
with
well,
recent episodes.
oh, see, I haven't watched A-Head. I'm behind the A-Head.
Because
A-Head.
there's this scene where the Sunny gets eaten by the shark, right?
Okay.
But nobody knows that this shark is coming, and Usopp starts running.
Yeah.
like literally,
Yeah.
like
Before it even breached the water.
20 seconds before.
I think you've seen that.
Was that in the manga?
I don't remember if it's in the manga.
I
but-
don't think so.
like you can see, like he starts freaking out 20 seconds before. like,
Really?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
the
I had
monster
that
comes
same
up.
thought when I seen that, but then I put it in my head and forgot about it. I know what you're talking about.
And that's casually. So imagine if he was trying.
Right. Oh, right.
So he can see more to the future than
Yep.
somebody else.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He just got to learn how to
Control it,
Yeah.
or actually
start training
yeah,
to
start
learn how to do
training,
it. He
yeah,
needs
yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Jeez.
okay.
And it's crazy because the whole time he's been doing it, he hits moving targets like it's
Right.
casually like
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so
This-
maybe he's already been doing it and just don't know.
You know what? Too now that I think about it, okay. So every time Usopp is told to do something, or there's certain things that Usopp takes, he's frightened. You know, do you think? And I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of overthinking this, but when Luffy told Usopp to shoot the world government flag, Usopp was mad cool with it.
he
he is
didn't
ready.
even bat an eye.
No,
Yeah.
like you think he saw that?
No, that's an instance in my opinion where he knew he had like this is happening.
Oh, okay.
This is about to go.
Did was that observation hockey, or is just his human reaction?
his human reaction?
Okay.
He's like excuse my French. I'm about the shits right now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
man,
He
let's
wanted
get it up.
the smoke. He wanted the smoke.
He wanted the smoke.
Yeah,
Like,
he was ready.
He's
Yeah.
as mad as Luffy is.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Like we
he is.
want this.
Yeah.
Give us our Robin back.
Yeah,
Right. And again, y'all gotta know why I love Water 7 Eddie's lobby. But all right.
I have a nice something about Water 7.
Okay. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Real quick, Dabir, your favorite moment? I'm sorry, what was your favorite moment again, Joe?
Realizing that Usopp isn't a liar.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite moment. That's a lot. It's so much here. Maybe I
know.
could pick out of my.
It's and I get it, and like you guys can say multiple moments. That's cool.
I have a lot more.
I
just
there's a
picked that
lot.
one
There's
just
a,
because
there's a lot. I have.
It's just so
it's
much.
unorthodox, you know.
Yes,
So
yes.
So much. I'm trying to think what really hit me, what really impacted me. It's so.
I know. You're overwhelmed.
You know what? I would say. Was it Impel Down? Yeah, when he was fighting, what was his name? The Warden?
Magellan?
Mandela?
Yeah. When he was fighting him, like you was saying earlier, like, and he was losing, and seeing him lose like that was really.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't say that's my favorite moment, but that's my most shocking moment, I guess.
I think it put him in the realization, Luffy, in the realization that he's not as invincible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was running through a lot of villains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? He was kind of running through
all
them.
the villains he fought.
Except for Crocodile. Crocodile was one.
He took him down.
But
He took him down, but
yeah.
it was just like, how is he gonna beat him? And then
Right.
and then he evolves to his venom.
Right.
Or his
poison.
I feel like that's his awakening or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, when he did that and just took Luffy down, and we seeing him like he's done, like he's out.
Right.
I'm just like, yo, he lost.
Yeah.
My favorite part out of that is Bonchan.
Yes.
Wait, was Bonchan the one that saved him from the poison? It was Bonchan, right?
Because he literally like dragged him out.
Yeah. Oh,
no. What's the name saving them from the poison?
Ivan?
Yeah.
That's it.
But Bonchan dragged him out.
He dragged him out.
Took him to Ivan.
All right, let's go even fast forward. How Bonchan sacrificed himself for Luffy to leave Impel Down.
This is why Impel Down is top ranked in my
Really?
That's in my top. Yeah, especially seeing a little bit of Luffy's Conqueror's Haki too. That little teaser in there against the wolves.
Yeah.
I always forget about it until I see it again, and I'm just like,
he woke up out of nowhere, like he's dead. Like,
this man was out
in his makeshift coffin, like
freezing. Yeah, they both was half frozen.
Woke up and bit a wolf.
He bit it, and then he just get away, and just the way it just just like, what is that?
Yeah,
what is that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of foreshadowing in this. I love the foreshadowing in One Piece. It's so good. Yeah. All right, you guys got any more? Or that's it, right?
For
moments.
Yeah. I mean, if go all day, but I'll try to pick one. I picked one.
Yeah, let's just. I think we should just move on to the lunch break topic. We do that all day, But real quick, so we're gonna do a lunch break topic. We're gonna rank our top One Piece arcs, and I'm just gonna go to everybody because I'm pretty sure there might be some that are similar. Like we might have similar lists. So I'm just gonna go to everybody, and then you guys name it, and then we'll all just give a reason why we have them in our top. Because real quick, number 3 for me, and this was really like I had to really think about this because I love Dressrosa, but I think with the storytelling with Wano, I love Dressrosa because Don Flamingo is the best villain in One Piece. In my opinion, that might be a hot take, but I think he's the best villain because he's actually he's ruthless, he's cynical. You know what I'm saying? He's a heartless being. You know what I'm saying? He really is.
He's definitely iconic.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. But for me, Wano, just with the whole Gear 5, this is number 3. Wano's number 3 because with Gear 5, with everything that went down, Wano's number 3. I'll talk about it later on. Once you guys give your list. So Wano's number 3. Number 2 is Marineford. Because
that should be on everybody's list.
I think
top 3.
and this is why I say we're all gonna lame because we're all gonna say Marineford's on there somewhere in Marineford. But Water 7 to me is probably the best arc in One Piece. Water 7 and Enies Lobby.
Really?
Yes. I'll tell you more when you guys, and then we'll get into it. But go ahead.
Water
what do you
7
guys,
was when they found
CP9,
out.
Robin's backstory, Frankie when they get Frankie.
Yeah, but they also found out that how devil fruits work
In Water 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Oh, I did forget about the 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll get into it.
Good info.
Who wants to go next? Just run down your list.
Run down the list.
Yeah.
I guess.
Top three.
Well, mine is a little bit different because I made. So I took out the time skip and made. This is probably my number 3. I made Saboti Part 2 and Part 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the time skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my number 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bodhi Part 2.
Part 1
Part
and 2.
1. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like from like before the time skip to like after the time skip, put it together.
Okay.
Yeah, because they returned to Saboti.
Yeah.
That's true.
I gotta know why. That's interesting. Okay, go ahead.
And for number 2, Marineford.
Yeah.
Number 1, Impel Down.
Okay. Dabir, real quick. Run them down.
I got Amazon Lily, Thriller Bark, and Impel Down.
Okay, Amazon Lily is because you love Boa Hancock, right? Okay.
There's a lot of good stuff in there, but yes.
Boa's, yeah. Is Boa your favorite female character in One Piece?
Yes.
Okay. Mine is Robin. That's why I like
Robin's too.
Wait, so run that again? You said...
I said Amazon Lily, Thriller Bark, and Impel Down.
Okay, Thriller Bark. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got... I want to see why yours is Impel Down.
Okay, so let's get into Marineford real quick. We all have... Oh, no, you don't have Marineford. That's surprising.
No, I didn't put Marineford. Like okay. I got 3 more after that. Dressrosa, Saboti, and Enies Lobby, but I didn't put...
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's not that I don't like it, though. Like, if I would have the last one, I would put that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, why Thriller Bark?
Thriller Bark... It was a lot going on in Thriller Bark, in my opinion, but I loved it though. It was weird, crazy because they were fighting
Gecko Moria.
Yeah, and I couldn't for the life of me understand his ability at first until they start going further into it. Zombie Luffy, I think that's what they called him, right?
Yeah,
Zombie Luffy was hilarious.
Yeah.
The way they had him fighting like his soul, and then they had Zombie Luffy.
Foreshadowing.
Was hilarious. Yeah. Oh yeah. When it came down to Zoro, that
Shinsui?
Yeah.
Or that was no, not Shinsui.
What was his name?
Ryusui, right?
Yeah. The fight between them two, that was really interesting to me.
The sword was called Shinsui.
Yeah. That was really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Thriller Bark. I do like the fight with Zoro and Ryusui, right? Mm-hmm. Ryusui, is it?
I think it's just Ryu.
Ryu, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
it is Ryu. Yeah,
it is Ryu. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I knew that was wrong.
No, we can check it out.
No, yeah, Ryu. Did you guys watch Monster?
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet.
I haven't watched Monster. Is it good?
It was good. Yeah.
It was only one episode?
Yeah, it was only one episode.
Okay.
But it was good though.
I gotta watch it. But the main reason why I like Thriller Bark, because I love Brooke. I love Brooke.
Brooke too, yeah.
Brooke, right? To me, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Brooke he's very underrated.
Yeah, I love his fighting style. I love him as a character. His backstory is devastating.
It's sad. It's sad. It's a sad backstory. But I love the fact that how they tied it in with Laboon.
Yeah. Oh,
that came out of nowhere.
That was the icing on the cake. For me.
I didn't expect that. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
Neither did I.
For them to really do that, it was good. It was I just like the Brooke character. He's great comedic relief, but to me, besides the monster trio, with Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, to me, Brooke is after.
He always
He's
put in
after
work.
Sanji.
Like when do you
Brooke's
ever
number 4.
When do you
Yeah.
ever see Brooke actually lose a fight?
Big Mom.
He didn't lose that.
But you're right, he didn't actually lose.
He
though.
didn't lose that.
He didn't win, but he didn't lose.
He didn't lose that.
And he got the cuddle with
He
her.
completed the mission.
He
Well, no, he
exactly.
completed his mission,
Yeah.
but it's not like he did damage to her.
But he didn't. I mean, anybody
He
else
held
would've
his
been-
own.
Yeah, anybody
No,
else
he
would've been
did.
done.
I'm not saying he
Yeah.
did it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying he didn't win that though.
True, he didn't,
didn't
actually
die.
take the dub, but
You know, like,
he
he
completed the
can't
mission
die.
though.
He can't die.
Yes, he can.
I mean, she could have turned him to ashes.
Can he die?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he explained it. He said his
Well,
bones
he-
cannot get crushed completely. That's
But he can drown too because he
Yeah.
hit a double.
Yeah.
Full. Okay.
But the part I don't understand is when he actually realized that he had the soul fruit, he came back to his body. So if he would lose his body, can he take another body? Is what I don't know.
ooh,
That's interesting.
that is interesting.
But if he loses his body, that means he's dead though, right? Would that or
Soul, he's just a soul.
No, he's a soul.
yeah.
Wait, what? No, the only time he comes out of his soul, he just goes through walls, and he never inserts himself into another corpse. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
So it would be interesting to
But I
see. if he
feel
does
like
it.
like in an awakening.
I
or
was gonna say
something.
that. I guess it could
Yeah.
be an awakening. That'd be a pretty cool awakening.
That
Then
would be.
I would love Brooke even more.
Yeah.
I would love Brooke even
Get my
more.
man a body.
Brooke is
Yeah.
a solid character.
Yo,
It is.
That you know what? That's a good moment though. When he's facing Big Mom and she goes, you never consider the fact that you might die. He goes, no one considers the fact that no one considers their own death as a plan or something. It was something of the sorts of that.
I love that he calls her young lady.
Yeah, that was I think that was the icing on the cake for me. Why I like that part so much.
Yeah.
When he said young lady, I said but he's old, so he could say
like,
that.
I think
you
he's
know?
like 80. Did he not 80 something?
And I think
can't
she's
remember.
also the only one he's never asked to see the panza.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
well, why would he want to?
I mean,
I feel like you
Did
know
he?
what? I think he did, but not in that moment. I think he did when it was on Whole Cake.
oh maybe
When she was like when she
Okay.
slimmed down from not eating.
Oh,
I think that's when he
okay,
asked her. They
okay.
just like
Okay.
not right now, bro.
Yeah, okay,
She's
okay.
about to take us out.
That's
And whatever
crazy.
happened to 45 degrees? He
Oh
stopped
yeah,
doing that.
he stopped doing that.
With
That
the
little
little
joke.
attacks, right?
No, that little joke where he just like kind of leans.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. That he did that when they first introduced him.
yeah. They stopped doing that.
He stopped
You're
doing
right.
that. He kept the panza, but
Yeah. No, Brooke's a great character. I
Still
love him.
cold though.
yeah.
All right, so Impel does number 1 for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I would put a number on it, it'd be number 1. Yeah.
So we'll come back to Impel Down. We'll go to your 3 and 2. You said okay. Sabodi
So 3, Sabodi is 2 parts.
Okay, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. First of all, why did you broke it up into 2 parts because of the time skip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah, because they come back, and so let's start off with when they first get to Sabodi,
Okay.
right? They just get wrecked,
Yeah.
wrecked.
And I just realized this not only by Kuma, but Kizaru
Yeah,
gave him work.
yeah.
Kizaru gave him work too. So
we got to
they-
see the strength of what is his type?
Emeralds, the admiral who Kizaru?
Yeah, his
Light
gum
light?
fruit type.
Oh, the light fruit or something like that.
Yeah, we
I don't
got
know if it's light or is it a laser or
No, he moves
it's
as fast
definitely
as the
light.
speed of light.
Yeah, it's definitely light. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know his devil fruit. I don't think they show it
they
or
didn't actually say
mention
the
it.
name.
They,
but I think
they
seen a
said the
picture
name.
of
They
it.
said the name?
I think
They
they did.
did?
I think they did.
I
But
forget the type though.
So
but yeah,
let me rephrase that. Because when you learn furthermore on what Kuma wanted to really do with the Straw Hats, he wasn't trying to put him harm. He was actually trying to save him.
Yeah,
Kizaru was the one that was really putting in the work,
yeah,
and he had Zoro dead to rights
yeah.
the first time. Like he was gonna kill Zoro.
about to put a hole right in his chest.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Who saved him?
Oh shoot, who did? Oh, Larry, Rayleigh.
Yeah, he jumped in. It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
haven't held a sword in
The
a while.
Dark
Let me just-
Knight, yeah.
yeah.
It's swordsman.
Dark Swordsman? Is it? I think he's. The translation is the
Dark King.
Dark
Dark
King.
King.
Dark King.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Dark King.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He's definitely a swordsman though.
He is a swordsman,
Yeah.
right?
He got all excited. He started going and ting ting ting.
Okay.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Rayleigh came in and saved Zoro, that was a cool rescue scene. That was pretty cool.
Which to us at that time is just like, how is he connecting? Before we didn't know about hockey yet, so he's just like, how is he not going through them? You know, so it was blowing my, what's going on here?
Oh, when Rayleigh first showed what hockey was.
Yeah. This was hockey is new, and
actually,
they couldn't touch him.
When he saved Kami, he used hockey in the handcuffs.
Yeah.
So that blew my mind too. I was like, ooh.
Right.
You know what? One of my favorite moments when Luffy punched that celestial dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, listen, the animation was getting better.
That's why I like Sabaody also.
Because he did that.
Yeah.
The animation was getting better and better as the anime was going on with the time and everything. But that animation was dope.
But that's part 2 of Sabaody.
No, that's before. That's before Kuma dispersed them. Yeah, when they were.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
you're right. Because he was wearing the blue. He was wearing the blue.
Yeah.
He was wearing the blue.
And the way he dodged the bullets was dope. I love. See, this is what I always say. There's an Instagram post that said 99% of the time Luffy's Luffy, but that 1%. That 1% is different.
Better get out the way.
Yeah, and that was that 1%. That was I loved it
because there was no words. Like he just not even was it a power walk? He's power walking up them stairs and just like, okay, what is he about to do?
Hockey? Was that observation hockey when he dodged the bullets?
Might have been.
It could have been.
Yeah, that's because I mean,
because he usually just takes them.
Right.
And then
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he usually just because it doesn't hurt him.
Yeah, right.
It just throws him back.
Deflects it off.
Yeah. He was in that zone and then he
he
cocked
was.
that bad boy
He's
back.
like, you ain't touching me.
Bro, the framework when it went to black and white.
Oh,
that was so
manga panel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Yeah. Listen. When
that was the introduction of the Worst Generation.
It was.
Yeah,
it was.
I actually really like that too. Cause I was
Yeah.
just like, who is these other guys?
Yeah. I honestly, when I saw Kid, I was like, oh, this is real. He looks cool.
Yeah.
Then when I saw what he can do, I was like, nah, he's.
I'm not a fan. They could have did more.
They could have did more with his
power.
ability.
Yeah.
Obviously, out of the whole Worst Generation, Law is probably the best. Besides Luffy,
Law's a top
Law's
favorite.
probably
Yeah.
Law's probably my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, we know Law's backstory.
Yes.
So
Well,
it's like,
in Dressrosa, they go into it.
yeah.
Yeah,
We don't know kids.
That's true.
Yeah, but are we gonna know it?
Oh my
Listen,
god.
this is go. That's
my
okay.
God, I couldn't hold that
yeah,
one
yeah,
in. There we go.
Yep.
Oh.
It's manga talk. That's
And it makes me want to move Dressrosa back up because I really that's why I got 6 down here. I'm just like,
I know it's so tough. You know what? Okay, before we'll get into that later. So Sabaody part 1. Why? What's so significant about part 2?
Zoro being there before anybody.
the first one to show up though.
Yo, the first one to show up.
You know that was big. That was
Sanji
big.
was pissed, bro.
Yeah.
Sanji was pissed. He was like, "How?" He goes, and he kept calling him number 4.
Oh, I love it when he does that because it's hilarious.
Yeah. I real quick. Do you love their nickname? You know what their nickname is?
Curly Brow and Moss Head?
No. Them as a duo. Their nickname is the Wings of the Pirate King.
The Wings of I love that.
That's awesome, right?
I love that.
I love that. I love it too.
I love that.
They did another variation of it called the Arms, and I was like, no, the Wings sounds.
The Wings
and
is
you
so
know,
much better.
that makes my theory behind what Luffy said even more concrete.
What said when?
What we think he said
Oh, for his dream.
for his dream.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. That's the last thing we're gonna.
I'm
get
interested to hear.
Yeah. So, you got Sabaody part 1, part 2. What was number 2 on your list?
Number 2 was Marineford. Yeah.
Okay, I got Marineford number 2 too. So
It's just
it's just iconic.
Not just yes, it is iconic, but not just iconic. All the heavy hitters was in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, gotta be honest, Whitebeard in his prime would not be touched.
Oh no.
Would not be touched.
And I feel like Whitebeard backed Ace as far as like because before this, Shanks and Whitebeard met.
Right. And he was trying to tell
they shared some sake.
He was trying to tell Whitebeard to not have Ace chase after Teach, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the disgrace happened. Right. So I feel like Whitebeard has Ace and, saw that Ace could probably become the Pirate King. Whereas Shanks has Luffy under his wing. And Shanks saw something in Luffy that made him think of he could become a Pirate King.
So my only thing is this. I don't think Ace ever, he, at one point, I think he wanted to become the Pirate King, maybe before he met Whitebeard. I think all that scrapped. So you think Whitebeard, that was his intention to have Ace be the king of the pirates?
Yes, but Ace didn't want that. Ace didn't want that because he knew that title was sole proprietor of his brothers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
He wanted to be a famous pirate, which he accomplished.
Which he did. Yeah. He did. Okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to become a Pirate King.
Yeah.
That was not coming out of his mouth.
Right,
it was coming out of Luffy's.
Right. And so Ace being the big brother he is, he's like, no, that seat belongs to Luffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, it makes sense. I like that. I actually, but Whitebeard, what Whitebeard envisioned is his the way now that I see it, it's like you're the heir to the throne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where Ace didn't care about his dad.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
He hated his father.
Yeah, he hated Gold Rogers. You know what I'm saying? So now it makes all sense. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. He just didn't care. But like you said, the heavy hitters were in there. I'm a big Luffy fan. I love his perseverance. And I love how he just kept coming forward for his brother.
Yeah.
And then the part where he stands up to the three admirals.
Yeah.
Akainu, Akoji, and Kizaru.
Yeah.
And he has the log, the big log he's wheeling. That scene was just high.
This man was like, no, I'm getting through y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know you guys read the manga, but
I didn't read that. I watched all that.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah.
But currently.
Yeah.
And for people that are it's, you know what caught me off guard in recent episodes?
What's that?
Kuzan with Blackbeard.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was talking about my boy Mike about it, and
is he reading the manga?
No, he's just watching it.
Okay.
And we were both perplexed, we were why?
You're gonna see why.
Yeah.
You're gonna see why. You're gonna see. They give a backstory to that, right?
Yeah, they do, but I still, maybe I didn't understand it. I feel like they didn't dig deep enough. They kind of said, they mentioned a little bit. They had their talk. They got their reasons, but it's still why though?
Yeah.
Why Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
you were
good,
saying the part where he comes off out of the water and is in front of the three admirals.
The three admirals. Yeah.
Yeah, that part was.
That's iconic.
Yeah.
He's
holding the mast of, of the ship.
Yeah.
That's what it was?
I think so.
Okay,
I think it was the mast.
I think you're right. The mast,
the mast of the ship, yeah. Because Jinbei was it Jinbei?
Yeah,
throws it?
I think Jinbei threw him, right?
Yeah, he did it
with the water thing.
Yeah. And that too, they introduced Jinbei. That was pretty. Well, they introduced Jinbei to Impel Down, but for him to see what Jinbei can do in Marineford, Luffy persevering, the whole thing with Ace, and him going to be executed and him eventually dying. And then also what really got me was to see Whitebeard go in action.
Ooh.
Dude, when I first saw the Tremor fruit, what it can do, I thought he cracked the screen of my TV. I was like, yo, this dude, man. I was like, yo. I said, what is this? Yo, the man moves tectonic plates.
Yo, listen.
Wild.
Listen, the out of Son Goku is his name?
Yeah. Son Goku. Yeah.
The top guy for the admirals.
Yeah.
Oh
At
yeah,
the
yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah,
before
yeah, yeah.
he quit?
He's the fleet admiral. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was like,
At that time, yeah.
yeah, he was like, this is the only person that could destroy the whole world if he wanted to. You know, like
yeah.
And they said this about Whitebeard. Whitebeard is the man that left that never even tried to become king of the pirates because he could have.
Yeah, I agree.
How do they say it? The man that left the seat alone. I think they say something like that.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah.
That's interesting. The man that left the seat alone.
That's not like I'm trying to remember the quote, but it's something that goes along the lines of that because
I mean I could see that he went toe to toe with Goldie Rogers.
Yeah,
hey, that was his boy.
I think he even beat him. He beat him once.
He beat Goldie. No,
I think he did, right? I want to say he might have beat him.
Maybe a draw.
Yeah, I feel like.
And after they fought, they drank together. So
right.
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
that they showed us, it was a draw.
It was a draw.
But that was his man's though. So I can see him saying like, "Nah, I don't even want that seat."
No,
that was his.
It's kind of like okay. So now that you said that, it's kind of like how Ace feels about Luffy, where that's not for me kind of thing. That's what how Whitebeard looked at being the king of the pirates.
There you go.
You know,
knowing he was the strongest.
You're
know?
right.
Strongest after gold pass. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. And then the Whitebeard death.
Yeah,
the man stood up.
It's crazy because he was already sick.
Yeah.
But from what?
They never said.
Some type of incurable.
Was it a terminal? It had to be a terminal.
Yeah,
illness.
something that just couldn't be cured. They said.
Yeah, but Goldie Rogers was also sick before he died.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. He was.
So what's going on here?
Ooh.
This is my theory on Luffy. I don't think Luffy's gonna live.
Well, Luffy's down 10 years because of what happened in Impel Down.
Yes, Impel Down, Marineford. Yeah, because what Ivankov.
Yeah.
What he used the it was some sort of serum or something like that that helped him get over the poison. Yeah. Yep. So I don't think, and plus, okay, even looking back at Enies Lobby, Gear 2 takes his lifespan too. It speeds up his heart.
Yes. It makes his blood flow. Yeah.
And he uses it constantly. That's a normal technique for his high speed.
So I don't think Luffy's gonna live at the end. That's just my theory.
Oh,
that's just a theory I have.
I'm not ready.
There's a theory. I think my dad and I spoke about it, and it's that's why Luffy met Law.
Oh, yeah.
They're both from the D family too.
Right.
That's true.
Ooh. And Law's a doctor.
Yeah.
So
not only that, but he has the life fruit.
Yes. Well, and Law saved them before.
Yeah.
At their Marineford.
Yeah.
It was Law who healed Luffy of his injuries.
Yeah. And I think Law knows how much life Luffy has left.
He probably does. I wouldn't doubt it.
That would be interesting. Yeah. I would. That would be cool.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Nah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it either. That's interesting.
But I think something interesting is gonna happen between them too, Law and Luffy.
Like a real deep connection.
Well, they're. I don't know if the D is like a lineage or like some type of like.
Did they get into it in the anime?
Not yet.
They still haven't fully.
Okay,
they
should.
It's still a mystery.
Yeah.
Same thing with devil fruits. They're still a mystery.
Didn't King Cobra come up? Didn't he say something about that?
He did say something about their lineage. Okay. Yeah, that they're from the.
That didn't happen in the anime yet. I haven't watched Egghead.
It's coming up.
Okay,
it's coming up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's definitely coming up soon.
So you're gonna. I don't think that's the full story of it either.
No, that's just his part of his family.
Yeah,
and so it was big to reveal that.
They're gonna reveal something on D.
On D?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? My youngest brother's middle name is just D.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, he's part of the family.
Oh,
yeah,
he's part of the lineage.
Yeah.
Yo.
Start training him.
Yeah. That's dope. Yo. So does your dad have observation hockey? That's right. Your mom? That's crazy, bro.
Just D.
dope. I like that. Just D.
Yeah.
It's like so. Is this D or D-E-E?
Just D.
Just D.
Just D.
That's
Just the letter D.
That's
That's
crazy.
dope.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Caleb with a K. D. Santiago. Yep.
Ooh,
I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, yeah, man. I wish my parents' name. I don't really have. I don't really have a middle name. It's just. Yeah, I don't have a middle name. That's dope though. That's cool.
Yeah.
So Marine Fort, it's iconic. It just, like you said, all the heavy hitters. I like how you said that. All the heavy hitters were there. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I have Marine Fort at number 2 is because I wish the crew was there, but at the same time, it makes sense because Luffy had it opens the door for character development for Luffy. I think.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? And when Kuma got rid of his crew in Sabaody, Luffy was in distraught, right?
Yes.
And then when he learned that everybody was okay, it was like a fake out. Like, oh, it's character development. Oh, wait, we're pulling it back.
Yeah.
You know, like it's and then him being impaled down and getting defeated, realizing that he doesn't have anybody, and then Marine Ford fighting for himself or something that he wants, he loves, like
Yeah.
and then getting defeated. He set Ace free, but for what?
Right.
Because he died.
Ace died saving Luffy.
Exactly.
Luffy
because he
came to
couldn't save himself.
Yes. That's crazy. That's crazy term. That's crazy when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I think Luffy was so distraught. Because if you think about it, I came and saved you, and you died saving me.
Why
You know
am
what I'm
I
saying?
so weak?
Yeah. When you think about it like that, it definitely, you can see why Luffy was so distraught and so broken. Like, I never seen Luffy broken like that.
Ivanka said it. He was like, his soul is broken.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he was just Luffy was
Yeah.
he was done. He was
gone. Yeah.
He couldn't fight.
My man literally he passed out. He passed out.
Yeah.
And like so many questions too, like why Shanks came to Marineford? Why was Crocodile such a big part?
Right.
In
That's
Marineford?
an interesting
I was wondering
one.
about that too.
That's
like-
an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Croc. And to me, like I always like to give MVPs. Like the MVP of this arc, the MVP of that. And in my girlfriend's kid, Deej, he does it too. He's oh man. I want to say Whitebeard was the MVP of Marineford because he's Whitebeard.
Yeah.
But if I was to give
He
a
wasn't trying.
no, that's the thing. He wasn't even trying. But he's just Whitebeard's just him. But if I was to give a MVP, it would be Crocodile. Because I think
He saved Luffy multiple
I was gonna say
times.
that. In some instances, he saved Luffy.
Yeah.
He saved them from
Mihawk.
and Don Flamingo too, right?
Doflamingo.
Yeah.
He saved them from, I think, one of the giants too. Saved them from
Yes.
Akainu.
Yeah.
Or or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So like,
But it's
It-
just
yeah.
you sit there just like whoa,
Yeah,
what's going on
yeah.
here?
Crocodile went in. He went in on that in that arc. And that's kind of surprising that them bringing back Crocodile.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming either.
that's after he did all that after going after Whitebeard
Yeah.
and Luffy stopping him.
Yeah.
So he's like, "What are you doing, kid?"
What are you doing, kid?
I forgot about that. He had a gripe with Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Crocodile. He did. He had a gripe with
Oh, I
Whitebeard.
like that scene when Luffy jumped in there like, whoa, nah.
Yeah.
What you
And
doing?
then he set like Crocodile straight, like, "Yo, you're not touching this man."
Yeah.
And then Crocodile still after that proceeded to save Luffy.
Yeah.
Like,
He stayed-
what's going on?
Is it like a respect factor?
I was about
either?
to say Luffy earned his respect.
And then there's a certain conversation, I think I sent it to you, with Crocodile and Son Goku.
Oh, it was a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what it said, but it
Yeah.
came.
I gotta go back and check it out.
Yeah, it
I
came
agree as
along the
well.
lines of Son Goku saying, "Why are you doing this? Why are you helping him?" And he said, "I got a bone to pick with you." So so like,
Yeah.
I won't let y'all get y'all way.
Well, if you look at it, Crocodile had a lot of he had a lot of gripe. He had a gripe against Whitebeard. He had a gripe against obviously the Navy and probably Sengoku personally. So they never got into why he had a gripe with Sengoku, right?
He looks like Dragon.
Who?
Crocodile.
I think that's his
I'm just putting it out there.
Wow, I didn't think
They
about
kind
that.
of look alike.
Dragon.
They got that head.
The
Dragon
hair?
and Crocodile. Ooh,
Might be cousins or something.
that's crazy.
Nephew.
That's crazy.
All right, nephew, you proved to be strong.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I wouldn't think about. I didn't think about that.
Because we don't know how many how is Dragon related to Garp? We don't know that.
Yeah, you know what? There was a theory.
Is that his son-in-law? Like
that's the thing. They said that's what I heard, that Dragon was Garp's son-in-law.
Really?
Yeah, that's just a theory that I heard.
yeah, because we know that Garp is Luffy's grandfather.
Right.
But we also know that Dragon is Luffy's father.
But I mean, they both had the monkey D Garp, monkey D Dragon. Maybe they're biological, maybe not.
Yeah, but in Japanese culture, the women bestows the last name.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that. That's new to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
when that's why like in JJK,
Fushiguro.
yeah.
Oh, and that makes more.
Yep. That's my boy. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah. That's
my
how I
boy.
made the reference.
Toji.
Yeah.
Toji, rest in peace.
Come back, baby.
Yeah, y'all. That
We want you back.
So you saying that Dragon was together with Garp's daughter then?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh.
So Garp's daughter might be a rebel.
I can picture it.
Yeah. Well, if you look,
Or a pirate.
so this is the thing too. I heard this a long time ago. So Dragon and Luffy are nothing alike.
Right.
So where does Luffy get his personality from?
You know what? A little bit of, was it in the manga? In the manga, in like the newer chapters.
I'm not caught up yet.
Yeah, it was some words said that instantly gave me Luffy vibes, and it was from Dragon. So I think they're related. I think that's his pops. That's my opinion.
Oh, wait, Luffy and Dragon are father and son?
Yeah, because
yeah.
It was some words said, and the way he looked, his seriousness gave off straight Luffy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. But
Yeah,
now that y'all mentioned that, I'm just like, whoa.
There's a missing piece where the mom's at. You know?
Yeah. That's the thing.
Right.
Is it Crocodile? I mean, Ivanka was there. And Crocodile and Ivanka know each other too.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And I don't know why. We don't know.
Oh,
why.
that whole the secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the live action is gonna expose that secret.
You think so?
That's what they're
I
going.
hope they mess up so bad that.
Wait, did you watch the live action?
No.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
No, not yet.
It's not bad.
I hope they mess up so bad that it's like just out. Just out there. Just flopping.
Oh my god! There's so much more that Oda has to show us. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready for every second.
So many, like Marineford was nice, but it's also brought up a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And it, also Pineapple Head.
Oh, Marco,
right? So Whitebeard's dying words was protect
Luffy.
Mm-hmm. That's stuck. Like Marco's doing that.
Yeah.
In and out.
Right.
But is the rest of the Whitebeard pirates dead, or they just went about their way?
No, they just dispersed. Like Marco, no, I think Marcos knows where they're at.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Are they waiting for something? Because it's just Marco flying around being a hero. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they're not together. You know, so they did disperse obviously when Whitebeard died, but they're not dead. I know they're still alive. Maybe they're waiting. Whoa, would it be crazy if they all show up for Luffy at the final war?
Yo,
I know the very final chapter
with Luffy's fleet.
Some people show up that I wasn't expecting, and there were some words that they said.
Oh, this
blew my mind out.
Today's chapter? It came out today.
Oh, I don't know about.
Oh, okay.
Like the last one I read.
Okay.
The newest one I don't think. Actually, I can check to see how long when it's coming out.
Yeah,
the way they ended it on a cliffhanger, and I've just been waiting ever since. Like, I'm jittery. I'm just like, oh wow! And it looked like that came out today. I'm reading that later. Reading that later.
So the itch you can stop now, Dabir.
Yes.
No, it's still going because you can't read it now.
Don't remind
me. So that's number 2 for you, right?
Yeah,
what's number 1? Impel Down.
Down.
And I think we kind of went into it, with the whole he needs his crew, Magellan, and all that.
Yeah.
Bonchan.
Yeah.
Yo, Bonchan was he put
MVP, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
if Impel, and the thing is, I never looked at Impel Down as an arc. I just always had it with Marine Fort.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you? Okay.
But you know what? If the way how you have it, Impel Down as an arc, you have to give MVP to Bonchan.
Yeah.
Because if Bonchan didn't do anything, Luffy would be dead. Let's be honest. Bonchan was a huge part, and I loved the entrance scene he had. He's
not only that, but I'm gonna throw you for a twist. The only time Luffy and Blackbeard threw hands is Impel Down.
Oh yeah, wait, Luffy and Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, they did for a little bit.
Yeah. And then Jinbei grabbed Luffy. He was like, "Stop doing this."
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
And he mentioned how strong his hockey is.
Yeah.
Too.
So it's crazy because exactly that. Luffy hit Blackbeard so hard that Blackbeard hit the wall, started hitting the ground, and couldn't get up for He was grabbing his head and
So because Blackbeard went to Impel Down to get what's his name? His
Shiryu of the Ring.
Yeah, I forgot.
And he took a couple more prisoners with him too. Yeah,
he did.
I forgot Blackbeard was.
It was a lot that went down. It was crazy.
Yeah, I did. You're right. That's the only time they really threw hands was in Impel Down. That's great. Wow. So yeah, I mean, a lot happened. A lot happened.
Boa Hancock went down to speak to
Luffy.
Ace.
Ace. Yep.
And we don't know what was said between them.
Yeah.
They still haven't. They didn't reveal that.
No,
I thought they would.
And then Jinbei asked Ace like, "Yo, what did she say?" And Ace gave him like a little. I feel like a run around and just gave him a dry answer, "Oh, my brother's in here, trying to save me."
Right.
And you knew, Ace, you knew your brother was gonna come and save you.
Yeah.
Like,
let's not act.
Let's not act like. What did Boa Hancock actually say to you?
Right.
Like, what did she learn about Luffy while Luffy was in Vivi Island?
That she loves Luffy.
I want to marry Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what did she actually say to you?
That's
like,
a good question.
That is a great question. I thought they
to the
revealed
grave.
that. I thought they revealed what she said to Ace.
Not that I remember.
I can't remember that.
Ace took it to the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some things, you just take to the grave with you.
Also, I think Oda scrapped this, but Blackbeard, you remember when they first reveal him using the darkest fruit, he supposedly takes double damage from attacks. Like when Luffy hit him and Impel Down, and it was double damage, so he's bleeding from his head, he's screaming on the ground. The current episode with Blackbeard and Law, he got hit a couple times, and it's not. I think it's been scrapped.
Was it said?
I think it was just the nuance of hockey.
Okay.
Because Blackbeard also
right.
hit Luffy, and Crocodile was like, "Why is he bleeding?"
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, because he hit Luffy so hard that Luffy started bleeding, and Luffy was like, "Blood?" And then Crocodile in the background was like, "Why is he bleeding?"
Because he made a rubber.
Yeah.
And it's because they both hit each other with hockey.
Okay. It makes sense. Damn.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Luffy not knowing,
Right,
I don't know.
right,
I don't know
right.
if Teach could actually, like, back then knew how to use hockey. I'm pretty sure he did, but
I'm pretty sure he did. Luffy, on the other hand, he was very, how can I say, oblivious to what was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, he used Conqueror's hockey in Marine Fort. You know,
Yeah.
to pass out most of the soldiers,
Yeah.
and
of course he like looked, but he was so worried about getting to his brother.
Right,
He just like,
right.
I ain't,
But
I ain't
he
got this to
didn't.
worry
He
about
didn't
right
realize. He didn't realize what he
Yeah.
did.
And it's crazy because the first introduction to hockey was Skypea with the voices.
See,
Yeah.
that totally went over my head. I'm not gonna
now.
lie.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
true.
pay attention to that either.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now
The voice of
with
everything.
his sight,
Yeah.
yep, the voice, yep, that too, yep.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let's start easing it in there on us without us realizing what's going on.
Yeah.
Of course.
I feel like Epo Down was like.
It was it. No,
Yeah, it was it.
Yeah.
Impel Down was great, but I feel like Marineford was the payoff.
Yeah.
That was that was the
I can
payoff,
agree
and
with
it
that.
just
Impel
Down just added to that build. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, he likes to build it for
yes,
us.
yeah. And Oda was just building through
Mhm.
Amazon Lily.
Yeah.
You know, building through that.
That's why
building
I
through-
really liked Amazon Lily too. There's a lot of information, Luffy training and all that.
and
showing his family jewels.
And it's crazy. And it's crazy because right now, currently, Buggy, Crocodile, and Mr. 3 are together. With Mihawk.
yeah.
Mhm.
The what's it called? The Cross Guild.
Yeah, Cross Guild.
Yeah.
And
I love that,
The
actually.
only addition is Mihawk, but the same people that were down there
And,
with
and
Luffy.
Burrow works. Oh no, that was with Luffy and
Impel Down.
Yeah,
That's
Impel
true.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's basically
And Marineford too.
yeah,
Mhm.
and because Buggy, it's that
Yeah.
crew. Yep, you're right. That's interesting. I like that.
Ooh, just playing his back because we
Yeah.
talking about it is so much.
Man,
You know?
there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But did you go through your? You talked about your list, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then you said Impel Down was one.
Mhm.
Okay. So basically, I told you why Marineford is number 2.
Right.
I'm gonna backtrack to Wano. There's so many iconic fights in Wano, but the thing is too, like, and I feel One Piece is more for like I love One Piece for its moments because it has so many great moments, but the fights are great too. I loved. By the way, the animation was amazing, cinematic. It was ridiculous. But the fight with Zoro and King will forever be one of the greatest fights I ever seen.
Yeah.
They went
up there.
above and beyond. They
Yes.
knew they was doing.
Yes.
It was Zoro. They knew what they
Yes,
was doing.
yes. And obviously, and Luffy's my favorite character, and I love Gear 5. And I'll get into we talked about Gear 5 before, and we'll get into I love the whole concept of Gear 5, but the fight with him and Kaido, it was great, it was good. I don't want to say it was lackluster, but it wasn't like, I felt like the fight with Zoro and King was just they were both like on, it was like they're fighting each other because they had the same concepts in life. You know what I'm saying? We can't lose for this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both first mates. too.
Yeah, you're right. This is not only that, but just like their how they perceive themselves. You know what I'm saying? I just like we talked about before in the one episode. It was the battle of wills.
Yeah.
Like whose will
Yeah.
is stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Zoro was like, I need to become the greatest swordsman so Luffy can become the pirate king. And then King is like, well, I can't lose because Kaido's the one that's gonna become pirate king eventually, and they're both fighting for that same reason, but for their captain. I don't know. I love that aspect, and then besides, also the animation was
And the ferocity in the fights
Yes.
too. Like they were bringing it.
Yeah. They brought it. They
Yeah.
brought it, and I love the fact that Zoro used Conqueror's Hockey and not even knew that it was Conqueror's Hockey. You know what I'm saying? And I love how, because so I read the manga. I read that fight in the manga.
Okay.
After I watched it, I read it. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to see the differences. So the flashback they did with Luffy and Zoro, it was only a panel, and it was just like this big. It wasn't big, and it was just Luffy saying, oh, you want to become the greatest swordsman. The king of pirates need no less. That's all they did. I love how the anime, how they basically put more emphasis on that, because that is so iconic. The whole promise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only they put emphasis on it, but the way they animated it.
Oh,
it was great. Like I watched that the episode before they fought. I think it was Shimotsuki. What was his name? The grandfather of the village, or the one that created the village that Zoro grew up on.
Okay.
I forgot his name, but his last name is Shimotsuki, and the episode was that, and they went to Zoro's backstory, and at the end, Zoro said, "I have a promise to my captain and best friend." I watched that episode probably like 5 times.
Really?
Yes.
He kept getting those
Yes,
feels.
yes.
Those
That
right
episode,
ones.
like it was like you could just see Zoro, and this is the fight that we talk about. Luffy running through people. Zoro ran through people too.
Yeah.
King was the first person that overwhelmed Zoro in physical strength.
After Mihawk?
Oh yeah, after Mihawk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, after the time skip.
After
Because
the time skip.
After the time skip,
Yeah.
because Zoro got a hell of a lot stronger at the time skip. Like he was like Pika in Dressrosa. He was going through Pika.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was going through
He was
a lot
not
of
being serious at all.
no.
Right,
Oh no.
right.
King was besides Mihawk, but this is after post time skip. King was the one that really overwhelmed Zoro.
Pushed him.
He pushed him. He
Yeah.
pushed Zoro past his limits.
Okay, I'm kind of like I'm in a fog right now. So, because I've watched it.
Yeah.
King first, and then Zoro helps Luffy with Kaido, or is that
No, that was before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's another reason. So
Yo, he got messed up. Like,
against Kaido.
yeah,
Yeah, but you know
and
what?
he still fought
he
King.
put it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh yeah. Remember he took the
Lost?
Zoe what was that?
The medicine was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that attack, that double attack.
Yeah.
That's a Giants technique too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
The what?
Yeah, the sovereignty, something that is like some type of hockey attack that Big Mom and Kaido infused together.
Oh, the attack that Zoro took.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That messed him up.
But I'm talking. I forgot about that. That was crazy.
Law even said, "How are you standing?"
Yeah.
I was talking about the what was the thing from the what was it?
It was a serum.
It was a serum
Yeah.
from Zoro.
Oh,
yeah. That's what I
While
was
Zoro was bandaged, bandaged up. Yeah.
But
Right.
but honestly, what you're saying, Dabir, and then from what you're saying, I always said this: in Wano MVP, Zoro.
Yeah.
By far,
For
it
a
wasn't
fact.
even close.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even close. 'Cause
Sanji who?
Sanji put in some work. He evolved.
No, he
Sanji
did.
looked like a bank can of Pepsi.
Come on, like Sanji. Listen, that fight between Queen and
God.
Sanji was great too. I love the
Yeah.
story. I love how they tied in Germa with Queen and all. I love that.
Yeah.
that,
No,
I like
was
that.
good. That was
Yeah.
good. You know, and the fight was great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not touching King and Zoro.
No, it's not.
It's not touching.
Yeah,
that.
no.
That fight was just.
And I'm a Sanji fan, but no, it's not. It's not.
That just and what everything that Zoro went through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He fought Kaido 1-on-1.
Yeah.
He
It
fought
scarred him.
Kaido
He gave him
and
a
scarred him.
permanent scar.
Yeah,
That's
again.
big.
And this is all during the fact that he's trying to control Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He couldn't control it. Like
Yeah.
Emma was like taking his hockey,
yeah.
and you know shrinking his arm, and he couldn't control the whole. Like he's fighting one of the strongest beings in the One Piece world with basically one arm. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I don't understand though in that little like scene? He says, "This is gonna kill me."
Oh, Emma.
Yeah.
The sword.
Yeah. Is she like, is Enma draining his life force? Is Hockey life force?
Hockey definitely has to be life force.
Is it? You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense with how the effect it was when it was like absorbing, because it looked like it was like decaying Zoro. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that.
But
And it's a cursed blade. It has the properties of a cursed blade.
right.
Yeah.
And then the shroud, like a black blade, right? So like
Yeah.
the black blade, they throughout like One Piece, a black blade, there's a lot of emphasis on it,
Okay.
right? And if you think back, Mihawk has a black blade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And he
yeah,
keeps it. I don't know if it's hockey, but that joint is black all the time.
right.
That's true. It's true.
You know, so it's like
But if it's hockey, there's no aura around it. I never seen an aura around that blade. Because every time he uses hockey, there's an aura around the blade.
You know what? And I feel like that was before though, because they start changing the way hockey looks throughout the series.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We haven't seen a recent Mihawk using his.
That's
well,
true.
not that I remember. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mihawk he has to be a hockey user. There's no way.
He has to has Conquerors.
it's
hockey.
like Fearin from
Yeah.
Journeys, and she keeps like her magic concealed.
her
yeah.
mana.
Learning that was pretty dope.
Bro, when she exposed her mana to the one enemy she was fighting,
Dude.
Aura, when she showed what her mana is, I don't know, we're jumping off subject. That was crazy.
You should have seen me.
That was dope.
I smacked the pause button just so I can just absorb how large the area is.
That's the scale demon, right?
What was she? She was the scale. Yeah.
The scales tipped immediately.
Yo,
she ain't see that coming.
Whoop.
Nope.
Like whoa, why is it moving?
Yeah, that's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, messed up.
It's I feel like it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, where like you could conceal, or not conceal, but suppress the amount of hockey.
Until the fight comes.
And if anybody would do it, it would probably be Hawkeye.
Yeah,
because he has that personality,
Mihawk,
like laid back. He ain't trying to show out nothing, and he'll attack you without you realizing it.
Yeah,
which is
that is dope. Yeah, I can see Mihawk doing that. But yeah, that's why Wano's one of my favorite, and obviously Gear 5. The whole Joe Boy. That's so iconic.
So is Wano number 1 for you?
No, Wano's 3.
3. Okay,
So Wano's 3. Marine 4 is 2. Water 7 is the best.
I gotta hear this.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. So I know a lot of these arcs have a lot going on, but the way Oda put the storytelling in Water 7 with Robin's backstory, with Frankie's backstory, with the Going Merry destroying, with the dissension of the Straw Hats. Like, they didn't go through a lot of conflict until Water 7 because of the whole Going Merry situation.
Yeah.
And with Usopp leaving the crew, Luffy feeling some type of way. Like, and I was gonna say this before, one of my favorite moments was when when Luffy defeated Usopp in their duel. And then, Luffy's like, okay, Usopp, it was fun. He's walking back to the crew. Nami's going through it. She's getting emotional. Sanji's being cool, Zoro's being cool too. But Zoro, you see Luffy, they all look back at Luffy. He puts the hat down and he's crying.
Yeah.
And Zoro's telling him, if you waver, who can we trust? Whew. Bro, that hit deep. That hit deep. That hit deep.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, he's like, you have to stand strong for, because you're the captain. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, all that is happening as they're fighting. Probably, maybe the best fight is the Straw Hats versus CP9. And they're fighting these guys who are technically stronger than them. Yeah. CP9 was
not
stronger.
Technically, they are.
Okay, yep.
They are.
Yeah, they're stronger than them. So there's a lot that was going on in Water 7.
Watching them evolve, pushing past their limits.
And that's another thing, too. Everybody had power-ups.
Yeah.
Everybody had
pushed
power-ups.
past their limits.
Yeah, it was crazy. Did Zoro have a power-up? I know for sure Luffy.
Ashura.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He revealed a new technique. Right. Yeah.
So it was, they all had power-ups. And it was so, and then, like I said, everything was, just the way the story just was told.
Yeah.
Every episode had me at the edge of my seat. Like, with CP9 actually be undercover in Water 7 as shipwrecks. You know what I'm saying? That came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Rob Lucci actually coming out, to say who he really is.
Yeah. Like,
man, that whole arc had me on pins and needles. Bro. Yeah. It really did.
That was
my favorite arc of all. I don't think anything would touch that arc. I say that maybe the final war would be great, but that arc really had me like drawn in.
Was it Water 7 that the I don't know what he's called. He works for the Marines, but he wears like a mask.
He wears a mask.
Yeah, the one that kidnapped Robin.
Yeah. He was the leader of CP9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there we found out that inanimate objects can eat devil fruits.
Oh, that's when it was? Okay.
Yeah.
What was the inanimate object that ate the devil fruit?
The sword.
What?
The sword that he had
Oh,
ate the elephant.
I was about to say, was it the elephant one? Because I got that in my head. Okay.
Or was it that an elephant ate a sword fruit? I don't know.
That when they introduced
I think it's the sword.
I was just, who did that? How do you get?
Yeah,
how did you get it to eat it? I don't,
Exactly. Exactly.
They still haven't explained that one.
Nope.
Because there's a few more objects shown later on that are infused with devil fruits.
Really?
There's what else is there? There was that one. There was another one. Was it in Wano? Was it shown? Maybe not Wano.
That
I might be mixing it up.
Inanimate object ate a devil fruit.
Yeah, that somehow they infused it with devil fruit. I'm thinking of something else, but I'm gonna have to look it up because I can't remember. There was something else.
Was it? I'm thinking could it be Big Mom's ship? But I think that's just Big Mom's power.
I might be getting confused with
Whole cake.
Yeah, I might
because
be.
she has all those.
Else.
She has Napoleon.
Yeah.
Prometheus, that's how you say it, and Zeus.
Yeah, but that's
Prometheus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Prometheus.
That's part of her devil fruit.
You're right.
That is right.
Yeah.
So they didn't eat the devil fruit. That's just a part of her devil fruit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it was another weapon that was. I just can't think of it.
There probably is, but I don't remember. The only one that really stood out to me is the elephant.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
The elephant sword.
That one was crazy.
Yeah.
There's where? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. No, that's that. Damn, I got it.
And I think it was also there that we found out that once was it there? I might be confusing the scenes, but that the devil fruit user, if he dies, it transfers over to a regular fruit.
Was it in I think it might have been in Water 7 that they introduced that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can or it comes back to a fruit and then somebody else will take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think it was in Water 7 they introduced that. But yeah, that arc to me was like a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, however you want to put it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
It was it Frankie that beat up Usopp and then then they all came
the Frankie family. Yeah.
Beat up the Frankie family. That was nice too.
And that's another thing too. That was a good twist. You know, Frankie was the one that actually created the Sunny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was a good twist. You know, for him to be, a shipwreck in his own right.
He's the only one that knows the blueprints for Pluto.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah. They introduced Pluto in Pluton.
Is it Pluton?
That ancient weapon.
The ancient weapon, yeah.
Yeah. That's the first time they introduced that. I think it was Pluton. I think I could be wrong.
The actual ancient weapon is, we figured out, underneath Wano.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Which that's another reason why I like Wano, and I forgot about that. The original Wano is underwater.
Underwater, yeah. That's nuts to me. Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't see that coming at all. When I read it in the manga, I was like, oh shoot. And
it's
then when
safe
I saw
from devil users. It's safe from devil fruit users.
Yeah. So technically, not a devil fruit user can get to it.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. And then also too, in Wano, Odin's father was alive the whole time.
Yeah, that was a big surprise.
Yeah, that was a good surprise. But
that was a big surprise.
Yeah, no, like I said, Enies Lobby for me was just I mean, the whole time, bro, I was on the edge of my seat. Man, I enjoyed that arc.
Whatever happened to the sword that Luffy took from him?
That took from
Your grandfather took it back.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Luffy threw it somewhere.
Yeah, threw it on the floor after he
Yo,
stopped hitting people with it. He wasn't cutting.
That's funny because you know what? When Zoro saw him and they're fighting together, I think they were fighting.
Zoro wanted that sword.
Yeah, they're fighting Hawkins. Yeah, right. I think they're fighting Hawkins, and so Luffy's like gum, and he goes. And he started attacking with his offhand, and Zoro's like, "That's not how you do it." He's just like, "What are you doing, Luffy? Give me the sword." Luffy's like, "No," and he's like running away from Zoro. I was like,
I love that he sensed the energy, probably hockey, I don't know, from the sword. Zoro.
Yeah.
He's just looking at it, and you can see this dark aura. He's like, Luffy,
Is that the breath of all things?
Ooh. I don't know.
Is Zoro communicating with the swords, knowing what they want, knowing what they feel?
He definitely can
The
communicate
breath
with
of all
swords.
things.
That would make sense.
Ooh.
That would make sense. And
It would make sense why he has Conqueror's Haki too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Color of the king.
The Supreme King. I love
Yeah.
that name.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Supreme.
Yeah. Wow. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. One Piece. There's so many questions.
Yeah.
There's so many questions. Everything's it's just open.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be getting answers to a lot of these questions. very
I'm
soon.
hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And I'll be sitting there with a
man.
smile.
So real quick, we're gonna end this like this. Joesen, we talked about this before. What is Luffy's dream? I really don't have a clue. The only thing I think of, the only thing I think of is that he just wants to be immortalized, but not in the way where you know it's like he wants to live forever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like it's like a spirituality kind of thing. That's the only thing I can think of. But I don't know.
I think this is my theory. My dad just says, "Oh, he just wants to be a king." I'm like, they wouldn't just drop everything and be in awe.
Mm-hmm.
right.
It wouldn't be shocking.
It's got to be something crazy,
He wants to become a god.
which he kind of is.
He already is.
That's what I'm saying. He kind of
He
is.
doesn't
But
even know it yet.
He don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did Vegapunk say it already? No, they did.
So before that chapter that just came out today, before the cliffhanger,
Right.
A ship came. Some people said some words
Okay.
where it's just like, how do they know that?
I gotta catch up.
And then is what's her name? I was about to spoil something by saying something else, but what is her name? The glutton from
Bonnie.
Bonnie. Once you catch up and you see the backstory on her and everything, she's looking at Luffy and she's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
I
this
think
is a lot tying up.
I think I know what's going on because she had there's a lot of things that are connecting her to Joy Boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
That's all I'm
a
gonna say.
connection there.
Yeah.
Which is going to be revealed. Egghead is starting and is revealed in
because
Egghead.
I don't know if you guys remember the huge hat.
Oh,
the
I
huge-
remember.
Yeah,
I
huge
remember.
straw hat.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they say Joy Boy was a giant.
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Yes, they do.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that
And
makes
that
sense.
ties into the cliffhanger
Oh,
from the last
man.
manga, from the last chapter. So that
Man,
ties-
everything's coming together.
Yeah.
I can't
wanna
wait
say
to get
more.
it animated, man.
I want to say
Come
more, but
on.
I want to say more, but I'm not.
Listen,
It's so crazy.
And that it would make sense why everybody was caught off guard and started like giggling, like, "Oh, he's got something wrong in his head," you know, like what's how can you become the most free?
Right.
Mm.
Become a god.
Become a god.
Become a god.
Nobody has influence against you, over you. You are to do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I'm 5 chapters behind. I had to look it up. I'm 5 chapters behind. I had to look it up. But no, you know what? And I think that's where I'm saying like he wants to be.
And it's the Nika fruit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know.
Well, they kept calling him like they said it in Wano.
Yeah.
Okay.
The actual name, mythical human.
Okay,
human
so
type,
you know the
mythical-
gum gum fruit.
It's a mistranslation,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, they
yes.
changed the name on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. The government did.
Uh,
Yeah.
I know the
Yeah.
government was freaking out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When Shanks stole the quote unquote gum fruit, the government freaked out about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know we're kind of cutting close to the end, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my friend and I had a discussion. Did Luffy die?
Oh, we talked about this.
We talked about this?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Was it on the last podcast I was on?
No. We talked about it like off air.
Okay.
I want to hear Dabir's thought about it. Go ahead.
So, did Luffy die to awaken the fruit, the like his powers, or was he like on a brink of death? Because I feel like he had to be on a brink of death to come back from that. I don't think he died.
I could have sworn Kaido said he died. I could have sworn.
So he's not. So is he still Luffy? Is it the devil fruit taking over, or is it the essence of Joy Boy? Where is Joy Boy? Like why is the drums pounding? Why is the liberation?
Right.
Like,
Wow.
What do you think?
You know what? They did make it seem like our boy was gone. I will say that.
So okay?
But I don't think he died.
No, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dabir. What do you think?
If anything, I definitely would agree that he was on a brink. Like my man was in and out, like blacking in and out, about to be at the gates.
He was just there. He was right there
before.
Right.
It's like I guess everything synced up. The strength of his hockey, you know, the will of the gum fruit just intertwining with his will and awoken.
The will of the D.
The will of the D.
Ooh.
Man.
So Joe, you think it's not Luffy in his body?
So this is what I'm thinking, right? Because we know Teach is also of the D clan, right?
Yeah.
And we know Law is of the D clan, right? So right now we don't know much about Goldie Rogers. We know a lot about Law. We know somewhat about Teach, and obviously we know Luffy, right? They don't really have nothing is said of the D will, right?
Right.
The will of the D.
Well,
and
yeah.
This is what I take away from it. Either the devil fruit is alive, and most devil fruits are, and that's how they awaken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they awaken and take over, or hey, I'm here. You know?
Yeah.
Or it's the essence of Joy Boy, like reincarnating.
Ooh.
And there's another theory. My theory is that the previous Nika is trapped in the fruit.
Oh
wow.
So Luffy has the original.
Because why are they called devil fruits?
Yeah.
They definitely.
If they don't possess the user.
If they don't possess the user.
If they don't possess the user, like what? Like you know how they say, "Oh, you got the devil in you."
Right.
You know, like.
Right.
Why are they called devil fruits? And why can't you eat two?
Well, that theory is going to be explained because Teach has two.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's like, does Luffy have Joy Boy in him?
Right.
Or like trapped in the fruit?
Right.
Or is he the reincarnation of Joy Boy?
Did they explain that in the manga? I don't think they did.
No.
They just okay.
It did. The snippet about D though just gave me a little memory about the clan, and now it made me think back because that'd be a spoiler. It's coming up spoon. Jesus, it's coming up soon though about the D clan, and now that I'm thinking back on it, I think it was only one clan, right?
Yeah.
So that means
I think so.
We do find out who the original clan is soon. Ooh. You're gonna find that out soon.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
In upcoming episodes. Now
another year, right? Another year.
You know what? Actually, no. Sooner than that.
Yeah.
I give it maybe a couple months.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Because they just explained it from King Cobra's side.
Right.
That's
and
it.
then, right, when he was saying that, and I played it back in my head like, wait a minute. Okay. So from him explaining that, that kind of ties in
This
there.
is in the recent chapter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this was in the chapter. No, the chapter is way back. That should be closer to where the anime is now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What happened with, Sabu?
Oh, yeah.
So
You
you're gonna
see
find out
that,
about
right?
that.
No.
It didn't come out yet.
No.
It didn't come out yet.
Oh,
No.
No, it's coming up. It's coming
okay,
up.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much.
Yeah,
Sabo,
same.
the whole that was crazy. I don't know who that person is or like what type of fruit they have if they've had
Emu. That's how you say
emu.
it?
Yeah.
If they have any, like,
Yeah.
but
They're going to show more on that.
control out deleting an island is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're about
That
to
was
show.
wild.
They're about to show a whole
Like
bunch on that.
he reset that whole area.
And then told everybody that y'all don't know about an island
Yeah,
with this name
total
doesn't
reset.
exist.
Doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
it was never there. Like,
Did-
excuse me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beyond me. And one person did that.
Right.
It's crazy if it's even a person, because we don't know
What it is.
what it is. Yeah, I did see that he's triple jointed.
Emu?
Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
he's. I'm guessing. I'm taking a wild guess. He's part of like that guy's clan.
Oh, with the extra, like
Yeah.
the extra long arms or
Yeah.
whatever.
The disc jockey.
Apu.
Apu, yeah.
They do explain about the weapon that's gonna be coming too. The weapon that was used
to
for that.
blow the island.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna get.
I
Explained
thought it was
too.
a buster call. It's not a buster call.
No,
right? Yeah.
it's a weapon that I believe it was still in production or whatever.
Is it one of the ancient weapons that?
They didn't explain that, but I think it is. I think it's
Okay,
an ancient weapon that they have
Yeah.
available.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Like I do remember, but they were talking about the power source. I'm just gonna just stop there.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep going.
If we keep asking, there's gonna be some spoilers.
Yeah, it's gonna slip out. Just like, no, don't say nothing.
No,
Yeah.
but no, this is. I mean, so many questions.
So it's so more questions than answers.
Oh, yeah.
That's what keeps us in. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it does. It does. You know what though? It's like I always say, Star Wars has more questions than answers, and that kind of annoys me. You know what I'm saying?
It is annoying.
In Star Wars it does, but for One Piece and how Oda's telling his story, eventually.
No, I think it is annoying.
Really?
Yeah,
I think eventually he'll get there.
No, I know he'll get there, and I look forward to that. But man,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And I know it's a process, but I just like.
I'm honestly, I was the same way, and I'm like, I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. That's all.
Yeah.
That's how I'm. But that's why I'm reading the manga, because I'm a little impatient. So I'm gonna try to enjoy the ride, but in somewhat patience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know for you, Joe, it's harder. Like you're really sticking to the anime, but from what I read, it's a lot of good stuff. I know from what Dabir's read, it's a lot of even more good stuff.
Oh.
So it's gonna be wild.
I might start reading it.
I wouldn't blame you.
Do it because
Wouldn't blame you.
it's so good. It's so good. You know what I'm saying? Even when they do Bonnie's backstory, that was really good.
I don't know what to like think of Bonnie.
You know what? Once you see her connection with a certain character, your mind your thought process might change.
It's unexpected in my opinion.
Yeah.
it was unexpected to me.
Yeah, it was it was unexpected to me too. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I was trying to put two and two, like try to like piece things together. Rooster Head, Bartholomew,
Yeah.
and
But
Bartholomew.
Bartolomeo?
Yeah, Bartholomew and
yeah.
Bartholomew. They have the same kind of like
Bartholomew.
yeah,
Why am I drawing a blank?
Kuma.
Oh, yeah. Bartholomew Kuma. Yeah.
but
Okay, yeah.
It's spelled different.
Yeah. But
yeah.
it's spelled different. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
wonder
really cool.
how current are you in the oh no, you're current in the anime, right?
Yeah.
You're up to date?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they did say something. Maybe it went over your head. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
What was
In
that?
a couple episodes before on Bonnie. You remember when Bonnie started crying?
Yeah, because of her dad.
Did they say who
Kuma.
her dad is?
Yeah.
So they did mention it.
Yeah,
So
because the police officer was Kuma.
Oh yeah.
so they're gonna go
okay.
on a backstory on
That.
on how that's her father.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
crazy.
It's great. It's
I just thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, yeah. The police
I
officer, and she stops Luffy. Stop it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I forgot it's that soon into the arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna reveal all of it.
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah.
All
I
of
hope
it,
it's
bro.
like throw up.
I read
It's
the
crazy.
backstory. It's good.
I hope it's like
It's-
throw up, just like instantly. Blah blah blah.
It's so good. It's so good.
It is good. I enjoy it.
You should see me reading. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm at work on break. Like, huh? Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought it was really good, honestly. But this was fun, man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie. Joe, it's always a pleasure to have you on. brother.
No, it's a
you
pleasure to
you know
be
what?
on.
You talk about all these answers and questions. You give us a lot of questions to think about. You do. You give us a lot of questions to think about. But no, it's always a pleasure having you on. We're gonna have you on next week, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Next week, anime hot takes with
Hot takes.
with Ito. So everybody come up with a hot take.
Hot takes.
You know what? We're gonna introduce the episode like that.
Right, that's gonna be the
That's
intro.
gonna be the intro. That's gonna be the intro. So, with that being said, Anime Break Room can be streamed on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes. Dabir, our social media pages are.
Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok.
So please, guys, subscribe. Oh, like to our YouTube channel too, and subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media outlets. We gladly appreciate it. So with that being said, like I said, guys, this was fun.
Yeah.
This
Yup.
is great.
Yeah.
This is good.
Can't wait to be back on.
Yo,
Hey.
next week, and you know what?
Controversies.
Yo, I swear, these two are gonna go at it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring popcorn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let it happen, But Joe, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
The beer, you good?
Yeah.
All right, guys, break time's over. You guys have a good day.